recording, we've got the names for the day. I arriveth. That's W. We got a Let's End This. Is it Bishi Bologna Barista?
Hello?
That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. We're gonna die badly.
We'll
But
be
what if we
fine.
fly? These are good names. These are good names of the day. So,
Where did you fly?
but can you fly? That is the question that we ask ourselves. But can you fly? Let me take a quick sip of my coffee here. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to session 74 of the Kingdom of Dragons. A lot of stuff happened last time, so who would like to do tonight's recap?
I've got recap.
Sure.
When we left our heroes, the Starfarers, the odds seemingly became a little more difficult. Though their allied forces were fighting valiantly, the casualties continued to pile. Between the enemy, it seems like the walls are starting to close in. Blona and her army of spiders became engaged in a one-on-one with Waverly, now with Sickle bringing up the rear. Mizore stepping up to throw hands with Itrenok, only to see up close the devastation of his attacks firsthand. He moved like lightning, after all. Russell readies himself and is moving to rush to the aid of Sickle and Waverly. While in a desperate attempt to try and do only what Krimbit can do best, she heads in the direction of the imposing Itrenok. But with that in mind, who will protect the borders now? As their forces are dwindling, who will live? Who will die? Who will remain? And will the borders be safe? Join us tonight on the Kingdom of Dragons.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Yes, it was a very, very big fight. Sometimes it's nice to have a short and sweet recap. Go ahead and take that inspiration point, Hannah, for the night.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Turn your phone off.
All right, Mr. Zephyr.
No.
Say hi to the camera real quick.
Cat cameo.
Cat cameo.
So
he always,
soon.
he always makes.
Such a treat.
He always makes cameos. He loves it. All right, Mr. Man. Good luck. If you jump up here, it's fine. You'll just sit on my lap. If you don't, you do what you do. Regardless, welcome to round 5 in combat, guys. We don't really need to hesitate with this. I'm just gonna get right into this. Let's go back to the Monster Hunter Frontier music for the music, because, yeah. So, top of the combat round. As you guys know, it's Blona's turn at initiative 25. So first things first, start of her turn. Cloud Kill moves another 10 feet. It's gonna go here.
No, don't make it go into
Here.
the healers.
Well, it moves in the direction she casted it, which, as you know, is gonna kind of be moving away from her in this direction constantly. So, as that Cloud Kill continues to move forward, Waverly, Blona looks over to you. Sees you weakened in this state. You're not doing too hot. You're not doing too well. And she looks, grins. Her 7 tails almost poised to strike you. But then something else kind of changes in that. As her 7 tails poised to strike you, she almost coils them together, kind of creating a little bit of like this silky orb coming towards you, and you can see that fills with this poisonous, necrotic energy. You're on your last legs, Empyrean. So why don't you just do me a favor and die? And as she says that, the orb of necrotic poison energy is going to pulse into you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. She's going to be casting Blight.
Oh, not the light, you bitch. Okay, where's my dice? Is this all she's gonna be doing this turn?
It's a spell.
I'm gonna use another Flash of Genius
Okay.
to make that an 18.
Okay, 18 is a success, so you'll take half damage from this. So as that necrotic energy, that poisonous energy, all kind of combines into one, pulses through your body, you can feel your body breaking and weakening. You strengthen yourself through, but not before taking. One more D8. Okay. Let's see.
God, if Waverly's taken all of the necrotic damage this combat, it's not good.
19, 28 plus 14 is 42 points of damage. That's not halved. You take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. 21 you said?
21, yes, that's the half damage. She sees you still standing after you take this. I'm surprised you're still standing. Would be a shame if someone ended you here, wouldn't it? And she's gonna skitter on her legs for her movement. And put herself between you and Croaker. Right up in your face. It's gonna be the end of Blona's turn. Crimpet, you're second on initiative. Hata, you are muted. Currently.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
All right.
You and Boot Scooter up.
So, just gonna take a few swings at this guy over here that's in front of me.
The red dragon?
Yes, the Dragon Knight.
Yep. The dragon. Well, the Dragon Knight's 10 feet away. The dragon's in front of you at 5 feet.
Okay. Yep.
So you're hitting the dragon, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
As a 21 hit.
Yeah, it does.
For 9 slashing, that's the first attack.
Okay, I have to actually bring up a calculator because the one thing I forgot to pull up today is a calculator. Okay, you're good.
An 18 for the second attack.
18 will hit on the second attack as well. So you pull out your greatsword, Crimpet, and you just seeing this red dragonite trying to push through, everybody trying to push through this boundary, trying to push through the Empyrean lines. You guys are holding as strong as you can. Crimpet, you stand mightily surrounded by Empyrean troops, and you just start slashing into this dragon. What's the damage on the second swing?
14 slashing.
Ooh, 14 slashing is very good.
I will pump an arcane jolt into that.
Sure.
Just to be on the safe side.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's an additional max damage, 10 damage.
Woo! That's pretty damn close. I think it's 2d6 for arcane jolt. That's pretty damn close.
It is.
For max damage. Good stuff. That dragon is bloodied.
Okay. Alright, bonus action, command boot scoot.
Yeah.
Itrenok is currently poisoned.
Correct. It's just disadvantage on his attack rolls. I'm just changing my Discord status real quick.
And he's still fine.
Yeah, just as a small reminder, as well for everybody. I know it's been a week. If 5 enemies cross that line, they can stand on it. But if 5 enemies cross that little yellow box that's on the map, you guys are gonna lose this fight.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Bootsuit's actually gonna make his way back that way then.
Okay. Just to let you know, you do have some enemies here as well, up on the corner. If you would like to try and thin that.
Yeah. Otherwise, we do have these group of allies that will likely take their turn soon after Russell.
You know what? All right. I would come up on this guy.
Sure, absolutely.
And boot scoot. Force empowered rend.
Rolls
Punch.
up Force Empowered Rend?
For 24?
Yeah, that's absolutely gonna hit. And as Boot Scoot, Force Empowers Rend, these Dragonoid soldiers kind of marching up. Boot Scoot, like, kind of takes their hand, slams their metallic fist into their other hand, walks up, like, all angry, like all big, tough Boot Scoot, and just punches this Dragonoid soldier in the back. That's dead.
And that's gonna be, ooh, not great. 11 force.
You know, so those are minion enemies. The moment you hit them, they
Okay.
die. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about damage from minion types.
Okay.
But still good because it thins a number off the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And I'll end my turn there.
You're gonna end your turn there. That's actually gonna bring us to not Russell. The initiative.
I'll be right back.
You're good. Initiative is currently not going in the right order. Oh, that's because they're not added
I don't
to
think
the battle.
I wrote it. I have it written.
Yes,
down.
no. My
Yeah.
my thing is that they did not add them to the tracker, so it should be the red Dragonite. I'm sorry, white Dragonite should have went first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So that's fine. So the white Dragonite is dominated. Waverly gave an order to attack Blona. So, what they're going to do is they're going to use their movement to move 40 feet. Ashen and Sickle, you can take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
No.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
I am dusting my hands of the sky. Nothing else.
And how many? Now, it's only an attack roll. And unfortunately, they do not have a ranged weapon that can reach Blona. So,
Useless!
they are going to use their turn. They're going to use their turn and they're going to dash. To get next to Blona here. And as Blona kind of sees this knight kind of dragging their blade away, they notice, Sickle, you don't swing. And she looks over the knight. What are you doing? You're supposed to kill the other dragon knights. The blade just continues to drag along the ground as they start sprinting toward Blona. Their Astra, however, does get a turn.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the white Dragon Knight, which I need to see if the Astra gets their breath back. They don't. So they're going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Sickle.
Sure.
Not with advantage now because their knight is out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
The first one's going to be a 19 to hit.
Miss?
Misses. And the second one's going to be a 10 to hit, so don't even worry about that. So as you let that knight walk away, you're solely focused on the white, like silvery, almost colored Astra in front of you, and you are just focusing on avoiding and parrying its blows as the knight just walks away from it. And we already did Crimpet's turn, so then it's going to be you're up, Russell.
Cool. Russell is gonna fly down 20 feet, so he is on the ground.
You're going to be on the ground, gotcha?
Yep. At the same time, we'll be swapping from dragon to... I'll do archer for
We're
now.
going to do archer form. Okay, you do get that attack as part of your swap of forms as well.
Mm-hmm. And then for my action, calling lightning, center guy, hitting all 4.
Yeah, that's going to be a dexterity save for those guys.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's going to be a 10. So, yeah,
Yes.
Russell, you're going to wipe out that entire group as you fly down. And as you do, you basically point your finger up into the sky. You point it down. As you're floating down, the crackle of lightning and this whole group of Dragonoid soldiers, you for a moment see all their skeletons as they just crisp. And they fall dead at your feet.
Then...
You do technically get to make an archer attack as a bonus action.
range is 60 feet.
Yeah, the red dragon knight.
I mean, yeah, red, because I'm not going to worry about green.
Yeah, green's like right there. Red is kind of surrounded.
Bonus action, Star Blast that guy.
We're gonna go for the Red Dragon Knight himself. Okay, he does have his Astro Boost, so again, just to remind you, you do need a 20 to hit.
Hopefully
this.
easy enough.
We roll these.
No, I rolled a 3.
No, that
A
one
13.
unfortunately.
Wow.
So in the midst of this combat, as you strike lightning down, you turn away and you just kind of pull out the the starry arrow as you kind of pull back and want to release it. You don't really get the chance to, as there's just too much going on around in that circle, and you just can't land that shot.
Wake the fuck up, Russell.
All right,
Change your batteries.
that's gonna
Don't
move us.
change your battery.
That's gonna move us to Dragonoid Group A, and they will use their movement to go 30, and then they'll dash to get to 60, and that'll be their turn. Then it's gonna move to your allies, who are those guys with the archers, and they are going to have to probably get closer for this because they have, not great range. Yeah, they are gonna have to move a little bit closer. So they're gonna move like 20 feet here, and they're gonna make a group attack here on both of these guys. So basically 2 and 2. That's a natural 2. Unfortunately, that was not gonna hit.
Bruh.
So
Lock in,
they
guys.
do try and unleash those arrows, but the Dragonoid soldiers are just moving too fast. They can't track their aim, and they kind of pass through. That's going to bring us to Grayson, who is currently blinded. Let me double check, though, because I believe Itrenok's blinding is until the start of that creature's next turn. So Grayson was blinded last turn. He's no longer blinded at the beginning of this turn. For him. And Grayson is going to look next to you. Missouri, first off, does his dragon get his breath back? Because I don't think he has it right now. Yes, he does! Absin gets his breath weapon back. So, Absin. We've got that sweet, sweet cold cone of energy. 30 feet. I want to do it, but it's a little far. So we're gonna do this. Grayson's gonna stay where he is, and he's going to kind of pop 2 different attacks. He's gonna take one out at the target to your left, Missouri, and then he's gonna take one at Itrenok.
Okay.
So the target to your left, that'll definitely hit. So as Grayson is kind of defending you in this instance, he cleaves down with his blade, cuts the person down next to you, spins his greatsword around, and kind of thrusts it over at Itrenok for a... I don't think that'll hit Itrenok. No. Oh, wait, let me double check Grayson's sheets. No, unfortunately, it'll just miss. It'll just miss Itrenok there. So, his Astra, he goes, Absin! Little help! And Absin will move over. And he'll make claw attacks. He's going to go 1 for SK and 1 against Itrenok. The natural 2, gonna miss SK. However, natural 18 will hit Itrenok. So that is going to be his claws. This is going to be D4. Here. And that's going to be 5 points of damage to Itrenok. And as Itrenok takes the claw, he's going to look over. You're such a puny dragon, you pathetic little knight. Oh, when I kill you and absorb your soul and it goes back to Spirazzi, you're going to regret of him trying to defend Empyrean. But at least make it a little more interesting for me, if you don't mind. It's going to be the end of Grayson and Absin's turn, and that is going to be you, Missouri. You're up next.
All right. In response,
Sickle,
she's
I
gonna...
believe you're on deck. Yes,
Yep.
you are.
In response to that, she's gonna try to circle around Itrenok to try to get the advantage.
Sure.
With Grayson. Okay, 2 Tonfa strikes at advantage.
Yep.
Even if it might be pointless, I'm gonna pump a stunning strike with that.
Sure. Might as well get some tests. Yeah, might as well get some info.
Oh boy, she's not feeling it. That's both natural 8s for only a 17.
No, 17
It's
misses,
likely gonna miss.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay, but the other one's a natural 19.
That'll
so
hit.
28 to hit for
That'll
sure.
hit. Is this? Are you throwing a stunning strike on this one?
Yes.
So almost as you bring in your 2 Tonfas, Itrenok is kind of standing in a stance and he's deflecting your blows almost as efficiently as you normally do your normal movements. So sorry, Itrenok's deflecting your blows, but you manage to land one onto him for how much damage first?
Oh, that's good. 11 damage.
11 points of damage is very good.
Just immediately pumps over a blue fox spirit to try to shock him.
Yeah, and as that blue fox spirit shocks him, Itrenok. What is the saving throw on? It's a con save.
It is a con save, yeah.
Okay. He has advantage on this because it's a con save. That's a 28.
Well, that will very much succeed for sure.
So the blue fox spirit pumps into Itrenok. He, for a moment, kind of tenses up and he looks at you. You really think I'm gonna let you do that to me twice? I was holding back last time. He cracks his neck in front of you. My turn.
She's yeah. Before he says that, she's gonna do an unarmed strike one last time.
Sure.
Pumping another hand of Parm onto that one. That's a 24 to hit.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
For let's see, another 11 damage.
Sure. Sounds good.
And let's see the hand of Parm. That's a very low roll. That's only gonna be 4 necrotic.
Sure. Still good. You're not resistant to necrotic. Still takes all your damage.
Reapplying the poison effect with our purple fox spirit.
All right. Yeah, and the poison stays in Itrenok. You know, that thing is really annoying.
And the Zord responds with nothing, just steadying herself with her own breathing.
Yep. That's gonna bring us to Sicko. You're up.
Did somebody order some healing? Alright, let's do this. Okay, so, Sickle's gonna turn to the Astra next to them and be like, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. And I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly 15 feet in the air.
Well,
there's a text over here.
obviously.
Yeah, take the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, obviously.
Go for it, bestie.
11.
Yep.
Tries
we'll
to
do,
bite, but
why
it
do
bites
you
only air.
we'll do 15 feet. 15 feet in air. Okay. Perfect. And then as I take the 15 feet, it's gonna go a little closer.
Okay,
Like
so
right there, I guess.
Yep.
And I'm going to take out my bow and I'm gonna shoot Waverly
Sure.
with
Yeah, healing
with
arrow.
Fury Juice.
Yeah.
I think I have 5 of these left. Yes.
Just make sure you're keeping track because they disappear once you use them.
No, I am. All right. One of those is
It's gotta hit Waverly.
Yep.
Oh, God.
21.
That should hit her.
Yeah, you got it.
So
Exactly.
Waverly, you're standing there, and you hear Blonas skitter behind you. You turn around, and all of a sudden you hear whistling, and then you just feel in like the back of your shoulder. But then it feels really good.
That's
Oh,
10
okay.
HP.
Thank you.
And then second healing arrow going to you. Is a 23, so that is good.
Yes, sir.
Cocked a D4 somehow. It's going to be a little better at 12 healing.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And then Do I want to do it? I don't think I want to burn a thing yet. So it's gonna be it for Sickle, and then for Ashen. Fire Breath has returned.
Ooh, big.
And then Ashen's gonna be flying. He's got 50 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna torch him.
I'm gonna torch him.
Absolutely.
They gotta
so
die.
You,
As you should.
as you fly up, Sickle, you quickly fire 2 arrows, and you just kind of look at Ashen, and Ashen just kind of nods, kind of inhales a little bit, flies over, unleashes this cone of fire.
Okay.
That's a 22 on the dex save. That's a high roll.
Ooh. Yeah, that is a high roll. Let's see. That only passes the DC.
Yep.
I believe it's 66 now.
66.
So,
it's a max of
slight-
30. It's a max of 36. You cannot break the threshold
Damn.
on half damage, unfortunately. Good. It
Just
was.
for
It was a good. I like to play though.
Just for funsies. 12, 14, 16, 21, 24.
Oh,
That would have been good damage.
that would have been really good. Yeah, that would have been really good damage for 66. That's really good.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
how high is Ashen?
How high? I took my
Or
full.
is he
fifth.
kind of hovering still, kind of low along the ground?
Probably still hovering fairly low on the ground, I would say.
Okay. That's gonna bring to the group that you just tried to torch.
Sure, let them.
They're gonna look over at Blona. Blona's gonna look back. Ignore him. Once we break the lines, it won't matter. Go. I'll deal with them. 60 feet. They're gonna dash. Pressure's on. What was that?
That was my sister.
Pressure's on. No!
No! That's gonna move us to the lone SH, who's gonna attempt to walk up and bunk boot scoot.
That'd be so funny.
Hata? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, this lone soldier is going to attempt to bonk boot scoot.
I see that.
It's a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Boot scoot takes 7 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Non-magical, by the way. It's just slashing damage.
Just regular slashing.
Yep.
Okay.
And
You just see like his head get like, it's like he gets bitch slapped, and he's just like his head like
Spins around.
like spins around.
it's like an owl. It's like one of those rotating tops, and you just hear the sound effects.
Back of his skull is like facing this guy, and then all of a sudden you just hear this click, 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 click.
Slowly turning his
As,
back.
as he slowly turns back, the soldier just kind of like pulls his blade back very slightly, like readying a defensive posture because he might have pissed off the robot.
Can I roll?
You just see his orange eyes squinting with anger.
I would like to roll an
Sure,
intimidation
sure.
check for
Why
my
not?
boy.
Why not? Because it's funny. This
Do
whole
it.
dude's purpose, his entire group has been wiped out. It's just him left.
No, his charisma's not great, but.
Oh no.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh.
I haven't rolled it yet.
What fell?
My giant cup that is on the floor.
Oh no.
Magic.
All right. Okay, boys and girls.
Is that a nat 20? Is that a nat 20?
That sounds like a nat 20
It's
laughter.
that's funny.
It's a natural 20 minus 2. It's an 18.
Hey, but you know what?
Boot
It is
scoot,
an
my
18, but it's still a nat, so I'm gonna count it as a nat in this situation because it's too funny not to. So, Boot Scoot, as soon as the last click of the head, Boot Scoot's eyes just narrow, like, bruh, You did not
Wait.
just try that. And the
I have a
dude-
gift for that. Hang on.
Yeah, he just kind
I
of
have a
steps
gift for
back.
that.
He's holding a defensive posture, and he puts his blade up in front of him. He's still trying to hold strong, but uh-oh, you pissed off the robot. That's gonna move us to Itrenok's turn next.
I need to find that GIF. I have this GIF. This is why I saved it.
Please tell me it's in your favorites.
It is in my favorites. I just need to get it to load first. There it is.
Oh yeah, the eyebrows. Yeah. Pulls up the AK-47. I forgot about that.
Yep.
So,
Rail.
Itrenok's turn. Itrenok's going to look around at all of you. 3 targets. 3 dead soldiers. And a dragon. Bonus action. He's gonna tail whip. So I need. Who is he gonna tail whip directly? Is the question. He's gonna tail whip Grayson again. Disadvantage. Ooh. That's a 17.
Oh.
That's a very low roll. That does not hit Grayson. However, as he spins his tail around, it still kicks up a cloud of dust. So, on that note, I would like Missouri, Abson, and Grayson to make a Constitution saving throw, please, just to prevent from being blinded. It doesn't do damage in this regard because he didn't hit. It's just a blinded prevention.
That's a good roll. 21.
21's a success. You're not blinded. That's double natural ones from Abson and Grayson, though.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
And I've already used Indomitable with Grayson, so he's blind again. He's blind, and you're within 15, right? Yeah, okay, you're immune to that. So as he spins, Grayson and Abson, they kind of close their eyes, and just starts swinging his sword wildly. And then Itrenok's going to turn his attention to you, Missouri. You know, the last time we fought, I pulled a little trick up my sleeve. What say you do? Let's say we do it again. Missouri, do you remember triple kick?
Oh boy. Give me a refresher on that. I remember that before.
So, triple kick, if it hits you, these attacks have disadvantage, applies a stack of an effect called Groggy. There are 3 levels of it.
Right.
There are 3 levels of Groggy. The first level of Groggy, just as a reminder for everybody, the first level of Groggy removes your reaction and your movement speed is halved. The second level of Groggy, in addition to no longer taking reactions and your movement speed being halved, you can use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Wow.
And on the third level of triple kick, you fall unconscious. At your current HP, you just fall unconscious for a round. So, let us begin, Missouri. 3 triple kicks at disadvantage coming your way.
Oh god.
The first one is a 17.
That will just miss.
Just misses. The second one. Unfortunately, this one will hit. That is a natural 17 and a natural 19.
That's gonna hit.
Come on.
So, first things first. Take some damage from this. You take 5 points of force damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the first Groggy stack.
I'm gonna check something for a second. Because I could use deflect attacks, because if I get 1 stack of Groggy, then I can't use it.
Still
It needs my reaction.
Still have to make the con save, though. Because it does hit you.
Well,
But yes,
I'll burn. Well, I'll burn it. I'll even use a key point to actually try to deflect the attack back.
Okay, sure. So you reduce the
That'll
damage to
be-
0 because it's only 5 points of force.
I'll spend a key point and then attack with either the attack dice itself, but I'm going to use the martial art dice for it.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, that's a really low roll, so that will be only... Just gonna make sure I do this right. Original dice or martial art. Okay, yeah. So that'll be okay. So that'll be my martial arts dice. So that's gonna be 7 damage.
7 damage back to Itrenok. Okay. I can't.
No.
Now. I'm too lazy to do quick mass. So quick mass. However, still hits you. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a good roll. Okay. 22.
Fine. And then, so the first kick, you duck out of the way, but as you duck out of the way, he kind of knees you in the jaw as you kind of duck out of the way, and you kind of recoil back and you shake off the effects of Groggy. And he picks up his leg up again, and he's going to try and kick you in the side with his last leg. At disadvantage again. That's going to be a 13. That's going to miss.
Okay.
So as he tries to kick you in the side, you kind of spin around and sway, and you keep your defensive stance. And on that attack that hits you, as he kind of knees you in the jaw, you shake off the effect and just like clock him over the head. All right. I'll admit that poison's doing something, but just for that. I'm gonna move to some of your healer group turn. These healers are smart. They see the cloud kill coming. They are going to move 30 feet this way. And let's see how many spell slots. This is group C. They have basically everything. So let's have them do. We're gonna have them do a group guiding bolt on group SG. And I'm gonna say if this hits, they all die, because there's 5 or it's 5 versus 4.
Please.
So they're gonna do a group guiding bolt.
Please. Lock in, allies. Please.
That's
Please do something.
just double checking. I'm pretty sure that hits. 18. That's exactly what they need. That hits.
I'll think for all
Thank
the
you.
Oh,
That's
Oh
exactly
my
what they need.
goodness.
That does hit. So that you watch as a bunch of Russell, you watch as a bunch of radiant lights get risen up into the sky. Boom, 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 and they just blast down this entire group of enemy of Spirazzi soldiers, and that's group C. That's one of their first level spell slots. So they are. Ooh,
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
It is enough to make a good mind cry. And that's going to be the end of their turn. That's going to move us to Group SJ, who is currently in the back. And they are going to just kind of make their way up here. They're going to go.
Making my way downtown.
They're going to go 30. 30 there. They're going to avoid you, Missouri. 15. 15. They're actually going to go around you. They see you engaged with Itrenok, and they don't want to mess with that. That's going to move us to the Green Dragon Knight, who, as I'm sure all of you expected,
Yeah.
is going
He's gonna
to...
be like,
Yes. They're going to walk in here.
okay.
what a little bitch.
That only counts as 1, though. Mind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only counts as
So
1.
Astro doesn't count. Got it.
Yeah, Astro doesn't count because they're tied together. That's going to move to your other group of healers, who are in the back. They also see the cloud kill coming, and they are going to just move and dash so they get out of the way of the incoming cloud kill.
Okay.
That's going to move us back to the bottom of initiative now with Waverly, but not fully at the bottom. Got a couple of allies heading your way.
Okay. Well, I don't really want to be this far away from everything, so what we're gonna do, as Blona's like kind of standing over me, Wavy's gonna reach out and grab one of her tails and cast Shocking Grasp.
Shocking Grasp. Now, she is not wearing metal, so this is a normal roll.
Yes, normal roll. Oh no. That's a 14.
14 misses, unfortunately. As you reach out, and your hand starts to electrify a little sooner than you wanted to. Blona snaps her tail back. Looks like you had a little bit of a miscast. Oh, you should be so ashamed of yourself.
Not girlfriend.
And Kurt, remind me, I have to use my action to command my dominated guy.
To command the dominated guy for full control. Yes.
Understood. Croaker. Well, first I'm gonna pivot.
Okay.
Here, and then here.
Okay.
Just kind of wrapping around her, and then Croaker is going to attack her.
Croaker's gonna attack her. Okay.
Croaker, do some damage, please.
Rolled a nat 20
Please
last time.
hit.
Rolled a nat 20 last time.
I'm not even shitting you. I'm not even shitting you.
Another nat 20.
I'm not even shitting you. It's another nat 20.
Holy shit! Okay, so
it's another nat 20. I'm
40
not
damage.
even
That's
shitting you.
40 damage.
40 more damage.
That's 40 more damage.
no.
That's insane.
Croaker's showing
Honestly,
blood. Oh my
Croaker, as
goodness.
Waverly, you pivot.
Lady-
Croaker crawls through your legs for a second, and just blasts Blona straight into the back. Ah! And as Croaker does so,
Honestly, she should have seen Croaker the bigger threat, not me.
Real. TBH honest.
she's down to 5 tails.
TBH.
You blow off another 2.
Let's go. And
Let's
she is pushed
fucking
5 feet.
go.
And she's pushed 5 feet back. Yes, she is.
Okay, that was 15 movement.
Mm-hmm.
Run away. Run away.
Run away. So here's the thing. Her tails have a 15-foot reach.
Oh,
So she's going to make her reaction attack against you.
so now, okay, alright, fine. I wish I had remembered
And
that.
it's a natural 20 in return.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's awkward.
mm,
Hey, but-
Just for reference, I'll give you the damage if you would like to know what the damage is off of this.
Mhm.
17 points of poison damage.
I would be alive. The ominous laughing in the back.
yeah, that's a little crazy.
I would be alive.
But probably really low, yeah?
Pretty low.
But you did hit her on a crit, and it's 40 damage. She needs to make a concentration check on,
Oh, true. Cloud kill, right?
Cloud kill,
Yeah.
which is a natural 1, so cloud kill's gone.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
So you guys watch as the smoke dissipates. She looks back. You bitch! Snaps her one of her tails back, one of her 5 remaining tails back. Strikes at you, Waverly, for 17 damage. And as you're running away,
Hey.
just the poison pulses through your back.
God, all this fucking poison and necrotic shit. I hate it here.
Me.
End of your turn.
Cracker's also gonna move.
Okay.
He's coming with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
End of your turn. We're gonna move to some allies now. Attack with advantage on the Astra and the Red Dragon Knight.
So what's
Okay,
the
one of them-
DC on that Constitution save?
It was a DC 20.
Or that concentration check?
Oh, concentration check. It'll be a DC 17 damage, DC 10 for your dominate.
Okay. We just make it. I'm rolling really low for
Okay,
these
that's
concentration
fine.
checks.
So advantage on the Red Dragonite and the Astra. That's gonna hit. That's gonna be a 24 to hit from your allies. So both that Red Astra And I just gotta check their sheet for the damage that they do, because it's standard damage. They're both gonna take 14 points of damage.
Okay, that's huge.
Yes, and I close my calculator again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I need that!
Shrugs.
Okay, that's gonna bring... The red Dragonite is heavily bloodied, and the red Astra is also pretty damn bloodied as well.
Okay.
That's gonna be it for those allies there. Now we move to the red Dragonite. In return, red Dragonite does not have Astral Breath. We're gonna roll for that first. No, does not get the Fire Breath. So what they're going to do, red Dragonite has 2 Dragon Talents. They're gonna Dragon Slash above them. So that's gonna be these targets. So the entire group of EL and 2 from EH, and just in case. Just in case. Alright. Not at advantage, but it is a Dragon Slash. Bear with me here, because I have like 3 different tabs open for sheets. No, actually, that's gonna miss. That's a 15.
Yes! Whew.
Oh my god!
That's actually gonna miss. So brings out the blade, and as they try and create the Dragon Slash blade, before they can even come down with it, all the swords of the Empyrean soldiers, clink, 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 they stop this blade before it can even swing. That's the end of that turn. It's now gonna be the little. It's now gonna be the little Astra's turn. Gonna make some claw attacks. Gonna go on to some of your allies here. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Natural 18, unfortunately, will hit, but the natural 3 will miss. So only one of your allies dies there. That's going to bring us to the last group, which is SK. Wait, SK's gone. Oh, no, they're alive. There's one left.
There's
and
one.
they're going to attack.
One
They're going to attack a blinded Abson with a single attack at advantage. Natural 19.
What an asshole.
That hits. Natural
Wow,
19,
what an
so
asshole.
Abson's going to take 7 damage. Abson's looking pretty rough, but still alive. That's going to bring us back to more of your allies, which is going to be Group EL. They're going to do 3 attacks here, because that's all they can do. Actually, I can technically reposition this guy. There, in the same group. And, yeah, I mean, this isn't at advantage, but this is. So let's do the Astra at advantage first with one guy. Natural 19, that's going to be another 7 points of damage to the red Astra there. That red Astra is looking very, very bloody. 1 more hit will do him in. And as for the Dragonite, this attack is 3 attacks, not at advantage. As the Dragonite, it's going to be an 18. Unfortunately, that is going to miss with Draconic Bond active.
Wouldn't one of those be at advantage? Because
Oh yes, you are correct. One of them is at advantage. Let me re-roll that. And that turns into it's an 18 and a 17. Damn, missed. 2 of them actually would be at advantage. Let me roll 1 more. No.
oh yeah, damn.
No.
Well, I tried.
No, you tried. Good looking out. Good looking out, because it's something I forgot too. Gonna bring us to your last group. Is gonna be these archer guys who, honestly, they're not having a good time. They're gonna go here. They're gonna take a group shot. They're just in range. They're all
Who is having a good time?
These guys aren't having a good time. They're gonna take a group shot at the Astra. God, those guys, terrible, terrible. 9, bad roll, bad roll.
For the love.
That is gonna bring us back to the top of initiative, though.
I believe in us.
You know, I'm getting sick of this. She's
Then
gonna take
leave.
2 steps forward to you, Waverly. And she's gonna use Poisonous Stinging Fury.
What is that?
It allows her to make an attack for each tail she has.
Oh no.
So she currently has 5 tails. There are 5 attacks coming.
5
There are 5
attacks?
attacks coming your way.
Are you kidding me?
Imagine if she had 9.
Mm.
Guys, it's not good. It's so bad over here.
First attack.
If you got Shio growing.
First attack is gonna be a 28.
Shoot.
Oh. That hits?
Hits. 3 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Second attack.
I see.
Second attack brings it to a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Yeah. So she strikes you first with the hard stinger,
Okay,
and you see the second attack coming. Boom! The arcane barrier comes out. Ping! Her stinger bounces off. Third attack. No. Again, ping off the arcane barrier. Fourth attack. No, misses again with a 23. Again, pow! Pounces off the barrier. Last attack. 25?
No.
25 misses. Yeah, only one attack strikes you.
Holy shit.
Shield, I love you.
You are an annoying little bitch.
Takes one to know one.
Bonus action hex.
Oh, for fuck.
Hex. What the
Oh,
freak,
boy.
man?
What the fuck?
Waverly, you are hex.
Huh.
And she is concentrating on that.
Well, we still living.
She's still living. Still living. Where's her spell slots?
Woo.
Okay. That's the end of Blona's turn. Crimpet and... No, healers. Group healers. Group healers first. Sorry. Crimpet, you're next after this. On deck. Group healers. Healer A. What do they have? 4 spells. For all their first levels, second, and they have their thirds. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Guiding Bolt. Yeah. Yeet. Over there.
Yes.
Wait, how did Bootscoot get over there? Wasn't he?
He was there.
He's
Oh,
there.
he was there. No, you're right. You're right. No, you're right.
Why are you moving my son?
I don't know. Maybe it just moved on it. I don't know. Maybe someone maybe accidentally clicked it. Either way, guiding bolt to DA. Yeah, that's gonna hit. They're gone.
Yes.
All right.
All the dragonoids
Finally.
are out. All the dragonoid soldiers are out, which means I can finally close this sheet. Get out of here. You're no longer welcome in this.
Oh my
this
God.
battlefield.
One less tab.
One
Fine.
last tab, baby.
DeviantArt is gone. The world is healing.
All right. Oh, one more guy. This is the white dragon knight. He's dominated. Waverly, is he still attacking Blona?
Yeah.
It's 2 attacks.
Get him. Get her.
Get
2
her
attacks.
ass.
On to Blona.
Get her a.
Natural 2. Nice.
Shit.
So as he swings back, as he swings toward Blona kind of sees the blade coming, smacks his blade to the side with one of her 5 tails. What are you doing? She looks into his eyes now. Oh. I see the problem. Second attack. No. That's also bad.
God, you suck.
That was an 11. It was an 11 and a 11. Actually, they were both 11s. They both missed.
I wasted my domination card.
Hey,
You're
it's still
ass.
it's still up. It's still
Use
up.
it or lose it.
His Astra, though, however, White Astra, does not have breath weapon. Gonna see if they get breath weapon back. Yes, they do. And yeah, Sickle, make me
Con save.
make me a con save.
That should be fine. It's a 12 on the die, and I have.
Oh, yeah, you're
plus
fine.
7, 19.
Yeah, you're fine. Half damage.
Sick.
Actually, they need to get a little bit closer for you to do that because it's a cone. No, it's a cone. They're fine.
Yeah.
Half damage. Okay, that's not. That's gonna be 7, 12. Half to 6. 6 points of gold.
Oh, beautiful.
All you can take is 6 points of gold, and then that Astra is going to fly. I'm gonna have them still pursue you.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Now you're up, Crimpet. My bad.
Go Kimpit.
Okay. All right, dragon in front of me is bloodied.
Very heavily blooded. One good hit, and that's probably gone.
Do it.
All right, let's do this.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, you ready your blade as this dragon. You can see it looking really bad. Start looking really hurt.
And the allies are flanking so that it's an advantage, right?
Not for you onto this dragon. If you were a space closer, then yes, you would be. But because there's an enemy here and an enemy here, it's not flanking.
I see. Okay. So that'll be a miss for the first attack.
What was it on the dragon? Because the
It was a 13.
13. Let me double check. Does miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Yeah, gone.
With a 29.
Yeah, 29.
Bye.
So that's whatever your max damage. It's a great sword. That's enough to outright just kill the Red Astra. The Red Astra is gone. And the Red Dragon Knight's actually out of Dragon Talents too. On top of that.
Oh hell yeah. Box him in.
Box him in.
Menacingly approach.
Box him in.
So you just cut down this Dragon Knight's dragon. He hears that scream of the dragon in his soul. So you cut it down, but you're sick of this fight. It's time to end it.
Mm-hmm.
That was your action. Still got your bonus
That's my action?
Yeah.
Bonus action, command boot scoot.
Yeah. Punch.
That intimidation check from earlier. Punch, yep.
I love this song, man. I wish I got to play more Monster Hunter Frontier before it shut down.
Ooh, that's a 14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
So, Boot Scoot readies in, but this guy's like, he's defending his blade. He's still absolutely terrified of Boot Scoot. And he's just standing there. He's kind of holding his blade back, and Boot Scoot just punches the blade and it bonks him in the head, and he kind of like shakes his head off, but it doesn't kill him. He like instinctively defended himself, but he's not happy about it.
My man.
Okay. That's it for my turn.
All right, that's gonna be you. You're up, Russell.
Cool. Seeing that the Red Dragon Knight is now boxed in, I'm not gonna take a pot shot with Archer.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned about that group, but I'm fine leaving them alone.
Okay.
So we're gonna swap from Archer to Chalice.
We're gonna go back to Chalice form. Okay, sure. That's your third swap. Okay.
Moving good old 30 feet.
Mhm.
And Waverly, you're getting a level 4 healing word.
Ooh, that's
Oh, thank
a big spell.
Because you are gonna need that. Where's my D4s?
I am gonna need it.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more for the moving circle. Uh, 4, 8, 10 plus 5 would be 15 plus 2 more, 17. And then Chalice
Ooh.
doesn't reach, I think, because it had to be 30 feet.
Yes. Chalice, I believe, is
Yeah.
30 feet, which you were just outside of, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Which is
Okay,
why I pumped
so-
it at level 4.
Yeah, that's fair.
So 17?
17 HP.
Beautimus.
And then because I still have a good old funny little action, lightning right
Yeah,
there.
Dex save for Blona.
Let's go.
Yes!
That's a natural 1, so she's gonna burn a legendary resistance.
Ooh.
Ooh,
She has
okay.
those?
Yes, she does.
Makes sense.
Alright, I'm fine with that. If I remember correctly, it was level 3 call lightning.
Yeah, it was a standardized level 3 call lightning. Should be 3d10.
Yep. Dang, this is pretty good damage. Even though it's halved. 10, 20, 24, half to 12.
Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really nasty. You said 12?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure that I'm just gonna double check to make sure that that doesn't blast off the tail. Nope, exactly 5. She still has 5 tails.
Okay. And then you will need a concentration check.
Yes, on Hex.
Yep.
Which she's fine. 19
Damn.
total. All right. End of your turn.
End of my turn.
All right. That's gonna bring us to your allies. Group A. They're going to make some moves, and they're gonna try and shoot this group of enemies directly in front of them.
As they should.
A little more. They gotta get within 30. And then, as they fire as a group attack, if this hits, they're all gonna die.
Hit them.
That's a 17.
Come on.
I think that just misses. It just misses. They need 18.
They
Really
suck.
unfortunate. Yeah, it's really
Come on.
unfortunate. It was one short. It was one short. That's gonna bring us to Grayson's turn. He is no longer blind because he's only blind. Itrenok can blind you at the bonus action, and then when it comes back to your turn, you're no longer blind. So he's no longer blind, and that means Absin is, Absin is no longer blinded. Either, it's gonna bring us to Grayson, who is going to attack with advantage against Itrenok. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling you this, Itrenok. Back off. You're not winning this fight, even if I'm exhausted. It's gonna be attacks with advantage. That natural 19 is cocked, unfortunately. 12 puts it to a 19. That still hits Itrenok. That's gonna be 2d6 plus, I believe, what's his current draconic bond damage? Level 9.
Should be a D4.
Yeah, still a d4. Okay. So 2d6 plus a d4. Itrenok's gonna take. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. That's 4 on the d4. So that's gonna be 9, 12, 16 points of damage to Itrenok on the first attack. That's really, really good. Second attack with advantage. Natural 19 and a natural 1, but that still hits, baby.
Slay.
Advantage
Literally.
coming in clutch. Really good again on the cold damage. It's going to be 4 points of cold damage. 5 plus 3 is 8. It's going to be another 12 points of damage to Itrenok there. As Grayson starts cutting him down, he is sick of Itrenok. He's sick of this fight, just like you. You can tell he is exhausted. He has had a long time. He's been fighting this fight longer than you guys have. It might have even been non-stop. That's going to be really good damage. It's going to be his dragon's turn now. We're going to do 2 attacks. 1 to SK, 1 to Itrenok. SK, that's going to absolutely hit. SK is gone.
Okay.
It's another one out.
Finally.
And then going to attack for Itrenok. That's going to be a 12 plus 8. It's a dirty 20 that hits. And then this was the claw attack. So just whoa. D4. Another 4 on the D4. 7 more points of damage. That was 3 4s on the D4s, guys.
7?
Yeah, 7.
So,
It's
I
his
thought it
claw. It's a
was
claw.
8.
It's a claw. He did 1.
I know.
1 to SK, 1 to Itrenok. It was a claw.
No, I know. I thought he had a +4 to strength for a sec.
No.
Okay, my bad. Ignore me.
No, should have. He's level 9, so. Oh, he might have.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't remember when Ashen got his +4.
Well, let's see, because you start with 14. 10th level, you get +4.
Okay,
So yeah, he's just short of
Maybe.
that. So no, that was correct. That was correct.
maybe.
No, you're good. Missouri, that's gonna bring us to your turn.
In response to like what Grayson says, that she's gonna just continue piling on the attacks. 2 top strikes
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
Even though it's not gonna work, she's gonna continue pumping a stunning strike out of desperation.
Yeah. Whatever works.
That will be a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
I'll pump that stunning strike there. This will be 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing?
Sorry, 10
10 bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Yep, still good. And stunning strike. What's your save? It's a con save.
It's con save. Got a 15 or higher.
Legendary resistance. There's 1.
Ooh.
Okay. Comes the second strike. It's just gonna be a straight attack. That's another dirty 20.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Another 10 damage.
Another 10.
And bonus action. Honored strike. Spend 1 key point for yet another hand of harm. That will be a 24 to hit for damage of.
So you did 20 damage so far.
Okay.
Just 2 10s.
I'll just give you like I'll just give you the cumulative total.
No, I'm already doing it. So 24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. All right. The unarmed strike and the hand of harm will deal 17 damage total.
17. Okay. Pretty good.
It's the poison as she keeps persistently applying the poison effect.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like that Itrenok's gotten used to that feeling with how many turns he's been poisoned.
Mm-hmm. He has gotten used to that feeling. Is that gonna end your turn, Missouri?
And that's gonna end Missouri's turn.
At the end of your turn, Itrenok's gonna use his legendary action. He's gonna chain blitz.
Yeah.
Chain blitz strike. So here's what he's gonna do. You're gonna watch for a moment as Itrenok vanishes out of your line. Now this is chain blitz strike, so you don't get opportunity attacks. So, boot scoot. Then he's gonna bounce back and hit you 3 again. And that's what he's gonna do for chain blitz. So, Absin, Grayson, Missouri, and boot scoot. He is poisoned, so this is at disadvantage. Does a... Okay. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
That's gonna meet my AC.
Okay, hits you. However, it hits Absin, but it does not hit Grayson. So, Grayson, as Itrenok blitzes away, he looks over to you. Look out! And he immediately defends himself as Itrenok blitzes back. Boom, boom, boom! Hits all of you. So, Bootscoot, Missouri, and Absin, you all take... Where's my D12s? That's average. Okay. 21 points of lightning damage.
Can I deflect attack this?
Did you already use your reaction? No, it came back to your turn. Yes, you can.
Okay.
It is technically an attack roll, so yes, you can deflect attack it.
Alright.
Absin is down.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. I can. Alright. I reduced by 17, so I'm only going to take 4 from that.
Yep, you only take 4 damage from it.
Hell yeah.
And Boots gets like 21, but it's lightning damage, mind you. But Absin is unconscious. Yeah, that'll be the end of Missouri's turn, and Itrenok's turn. Sickle, you're up.
Sweet. So Sickle is gonna whistle for Ashen to assist, and Ashen's going to fly up and flank. Ooh, just enough movement.
Beautiful.
So Ashen is gonna make 2 attacks
Okay.
against the Astra.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 hit. That's a 15 on the die.
Yep, hits.
First one's going to be max damage 10.
10, nice. Bloody.
Second attack. Natural 18.
Hits, go ahead and roll damage.
That's 9.
9, okay. Bloody, but definitely hurt.
Cool. Now it's Sickle's turn.
Mhm.
Sickle's gonna fight. Oh, hold on first. Nope. Okay. See. That should just hit 15.
Yep, 15 just hits.
Beautiful. Here's my D8. My D6. That's max piercing damage, 16 piercing, 5 fire, total 21.
21 is exactly what you needed. It's dead.
Let's go. Sick. And then, you know what? Let's be. I have 40. It's not enough. But I don't think I have Numies right
You
now.
do not.
Well,
I don't believe.
I don't actually. Because I don't know. I think there was a turn I didn't move.
I'm gonna say yes, actually, because I'm almost positive you're right.
Yeah, I can't remember what turn it was, but I'm pretty sure there was a turn I didn't move.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was right before, actually, the turn starting this session.
I think so too. I think you didn't move there, so I think you're correct. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna Numies. And would this technically give me advantage since
It is technically yes, as long as Waverly maintains control.
Alright, so Sickle's gonna join into the fray. And I'm gonna use
This is your second attack.
Yes, I'm clearing out this because we are no longer in the air. Second attack. 27.
Yeah, definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
14 points of piercing damage. Let me double check something. First off, you do cut off a tail. Now has 4 tails. 54
Beautiful.
tails. She now has 4 tails. So as you come over with your rapier, you kind of come flying and stab one of her stingers, drive it into the ground, and it rips her tail. Ah! Ah! My beautiful tail. You monster. Concentration check.
Shut up.
She's fine.
Action surge.
She's bloody. Oh, wait. You did 14 damage?
Yes. 54 tails.
14 damage. She's still over half HP, so that 14 becomes 7.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm going to
she is non-magical or magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing is halved while she's over half HP.
Okay.
However, you should still action surge and the damage still goes through. That's not a problem. It just changes the damage a little bit for me. That's gonna just be my calculator. Sorry, I do have to look at her sheet for that. Okay. And let me double check if she's bloodied for you.
You got it?
She still has 4 tails though. That does not change.
5 tails.
No. She has 4. I just was clicking the undo button.
Oh, I see.
Just double checking. Yep, she has 4 tails now, and then we're gonna do. Okay, yeah. So, action surge. Go ahead. This next attack will be half damage as well. She's still just over half.
27 again.
Yeah, hits.
Let's go.
Piercer reroll. That's worse. That's 10. So
10?
5.
Okay, 5. Technically, she's bloody.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right, and that 20 right now would be huge. That one's cocked. That was a 26.
Hits.
So
Go ahead and
no
roll damage.
That's going to be 13 points
13
of
points of
piercing
damage. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
The
and
cavalry's here.
Yep. And she has to make con saves if you haven't already.
Yes, I
with 2
haven't done that yet. So please bear with me on that.
Bearing with you.
Just making sure she didn't lose another tail in that onslaught. She does. Barely,
Woo!
but she does. She now only has 3 tails.
They call me Sickle the Tail Killer.
So, Sickle, you start just flying and you start buzzing around Blona, and she is just not having it. That's 3. It's 2 more con saves I have to make. First one, yep, that's fine. Second one's cocked. That one might fail. DC 10 on the one that was halved. Where's her sheet? There it is. No, she's
Seeing Sickle just kind of.
She's fine. Hax is still up.
Seeing Sickle just kind of like fly in and come in for the assist. Waverly just smiles like, oh, thank God.
All right, that's gonna be the end of Sickle's
Oh
turn.
boy.
That's gonna move us to
Yeah.
the
Bonus action,
units.
flip her off.
Flip her off. So this SH guy is looking at Bootscoot. He's terrified. Bootscoot just tinged his blade though. So he's going to try and muster up some courage and swing at Bootscoot. However, I'm giving him disadvantage on this because he is currently afraid of Bootscoot.
Oh my God.
Hey, so does an 11 hit Bootscoot?
That's so good.
Haha? Does an 11?
I'm gonna assume no.
It does not.
11
Sorry.
does not hit a boot scoot. No, so he's very much intimidated by the boot scoot, and swings back and boot scoot catches the blade, like claps his hands together, and just looks at him like under the blade. No, and just like you can see the eyes just being like no.
So you have chosen
Chosen
death.
So you have chosen death.
That will bring us to Itrenok. Itrenok's going to look at all of you. Mazare, Grayson, Abson, who's down on the ground. Look at that. Your Astra died to a mere foot soldier. Don't worry. You'll join him. His first 2 attacks are going to go to Grayson. And currently, because his Astra's unconscious, he does not get the Draconic Bond boost. So that 21 does hit. That's nasty.
Oh no.
24 points of damage.
Singular yike.
Still standing.
Oh my god.
Second attack to Grayson. I need to be rolling
Hang
these
in
at
there,
I need to be
girl.
rolling these at disadvantage. Still hits Grayson though. Second one to Grayson. Natural 13, natural 14, still a 26 to hit. Hits. That's going to be 11, 15. It's another 22 points of damage. And as Itrenok starts pummeling Grayson to the ground with his last punch, he just clocks him in the side of the jaw. Grayson spins around. He falls on the ground unconscious.
Oh no.
No.
And then he's going to... He's going to raise his heel into the air. Kind of stomp the ground, kick up a rock, and kind of like backflip kick the rock into Grayson. For his third attack.
No.
Again, disadvantage.
Isn't that a ranged attack though?
It is, but he doesn't have disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
disadvantage.
okay.
He's disadvantaged anyway. And
Super disadvantage.
yeah, and this attack doesn't impose disadvantage within 5 feet. Because it's also a heel. He's also like kind of kicking you with his heel as he does it.
Oh.
And usually like it's a rock projectile, or he like moves his heel like incredibly quickly. But at disadvantage, that's an 18, which actually misses.
Oh.
So as he kicks the rock, it just like a small boulder goes to the side, and then he's just gonna look back to you, Missouri. And he's just gonna, as he kicks it back, he's just gonna swing his tail around disrespectfully, look down at Grayson. He's gonna tail whip you, as he does it. Disadvantage. That's a 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Missouri, that's gonna be to you 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And then make a con save against being blinded, please.
Well, I don't think that will be necessary.
No.
Are you down? Ooh.
The tail just simply spiraled. Unable to parry the blow, the tail just simply knocks her up to the ground, and she just simply collapses.
Now the question is, which one of you do I kill first? The knights? The one who actually gives me a decent challenge? And a little bit of fun? Or do I just mop up the rest of you? Tough ask. Tough ask. It's gonna be Healing Group C's turn. They are going to. That's a touch spell. How far is that? How far does that go? 60 feet, I'm pretty sure. Yes. They're going to move up toward you, Waverly. And this is EC. They're going to pump a 3rd level healing word into you.
Okay.
Healing word, it's 3d4? Yes. Pretty sure it's 3d4 at this level. Just double checking. Yeah, 2nd level, so plus spellcasting. Those are all 2s? Oh, that's a 1. Okay, so 2, 4, 5 plus their wisdom modifier, or their spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom. Waverly, you're gonna heal 9 points.
Don't heal me, heal Missouri.
Can't reach Missouri right now. Unfortunately, I can't. I have to get all the way up there first. And even if I dashed, I'd be probably just out of range. Yeah, because I would have to be here. Okay, that's gonna be their turn. It's gonna move us to the guy who's currently, I believe, frightened in front of. Oh no, next group.
SJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys are gonna walk by, and as they do, Bootscoot would get an opportunity attack against one of them if they wish to take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
For a 27.
Yeah! Kill one of them, straight up. So, Bootscoot runs by, catches the blade, drags the dude's blade into another one of his allies, and he just dies. He just runs into the blade. Alright. Green Dragon Knight. Not gonna worry about him in combat, he's out. Actually, I'm just gonna remove him off of initiative for you guys. He's gone. Well, okay. I actually need to keep his token on, but I will remove his initiative. That way he's no longer in combat. There we go. That way it makes it easier for you guys too. Oh crap, what was his initiative? That's the problem. Hang on. Crap. It was his turn. Okay, so he was on that initiative count. Bear with me.
Then it should be, I believe, EH next.
Yes, I'm just making sure because my thing is being stupid.
Yeah.
Because I remove him off of initiative here. What I'll do.
Or
So,
EH.
yeah, I'll move him. So that was SJ. Then I move to him, and then it's whoever's next. So it's gonna be it's EH. Now I'll remove him off the initiative list. So that'll fix everything. So now we're gonna have. Oh, I see what it does. It changes their initiative order. I see what's going on. I just have to like refresh their initiative order. So EHE, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. They're down here. They don't necessarily know what's going on because their view is blocked with the cloud kill. So they're gonna guide you both the White Dragon Knight.
Wait, is it back up?
No!
No.
No!
No. The cloud kill obstructs vision. So they're gonna.
Oh, she got her concentration back, didn't she?
No, she's
No,
now
it's gone. They didn't.
It's gone. She's
They
concentrating. on
didn't
Hack
know. They didn't know what was going on earlier. They didn't see Waverly
Okay.
dominate.
dominate the guy.
Blona is
Okay.
clearly the most threatening one here.
But they don't know They don't know he's charmed, so they are.
Make an intelligence check.
I think it'll be too far, would it?
I mean, sure, why not?
Do it.
It's under 10.
No.
So no, we're gonna go with the guiding bolt still. And this
Still lap
is
them.
EH.
That's so sad for me.
They're gonna guiding bolt the knights as a group. That's gonna be a 18, which misses.
So we're good.
So they fire a guiding bolt, and Waverly, you watch it whiz by as they all raise their hands up. The guiding bolt kind of whizzes between Blona and the knight, and you see it.
Hey! Don't shoot the knight. He's on our side momentarily. Ah.
Oh, so that's what you did.
Oops.
I see.
She figured it out.
Look, it didn't matter. It's fine.
Well, that brings us to your turn, Waverly.
Ah! I don't want to be here. Why don't I have any healing shit?
Do you not have any potions?
I do. All right, DM. Hear me out.
Mhm.
Hear me out.
Well, the DM is listening.
Here we go.
The
I
DM
have
is
a
listening.
proclamation for you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a proposal.
Yep.
You let me throw my healing potion like in Baldur's Gate 3.
Where?
At Missouri.
Very
The
far.
girl.
So, So, what's your strength?
I'm willing to get closer if that's what you're worried about.
Okay.
My strength is an 11.
Okay, yeah, you would definitely have to get closer.
How closer would you say?
I would say.
Actually, do I even see Missouri from here?
Make a perception check. Make a perception check. Let's see.
Okay, natural 16 plus something, 21.
Yeah, I would say you see Missouri, Grayson, and Abson down. Actually, not standing over all three of them.
Okay, how close would you say I need to be?
Let me, out of curiosity. Let me see what Baldur's Gate 3 says about throwing. How far it can go.
Waverly,
Hey.
do you happen to have any like bow
So
proficiency?
they say
I mean,
that
simple
throwing.
weapons.
They say that throwing has a range of 60 feet.
Okay. So. I gotta get somewhere in here.
I'll allow this because this is kind of fun.
Kind of fun, he says.
It is kind of fun. It is kind of fun to see you guys getting a little creative here.
No, this would be a great.
You say you want to
Okay,
get
but
60 feet, so
sick.
then
Oh, God
Don't
damn it.
don't worry
Hear
about
me out.
Sickle.
Hear
Sickle's
me out.
fine. Sickle's
Let
actually.
me
I-
cook.
Oh wait, yeah, we have the healer right there.
Hear me out. Let me cook.
We have
Even
the
if
healer.
I have to drop concentration on dominate.
You gotta be within 60.
I know. Are you okay if I drop dominate person on this guy? Even though I just told them to not attack him. Cause
Oh, you were gonna expeditious.
yeah. That's how I'd have to expeditious retreat to get over there.
Wait, Expeditious and Dominate are both concentration.
Yeah, she's saying she
Yeah.
would drop
I
concentration.
know,
on
I would,
dominate.
I would
should
drop
back
the
up.
dominate.
I see.
Yeah.
see.
Are you okay with that, Sickle? And Russell?
I mean, I don't think it's the biggest deal for Sickle. I'm decent on HP right now. I'm actually pretty damn good on HP.
I made a note that the
Blona
white
got her
dragonite
reaction
is
back,
bloody.
didn't she?
She does have a reaction, but you have yours.
I do. I have HP. I should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Don't worry too much about Sickle. I think they'll be fine.
Okay.
I can reach all three of them.
I just don't want him to kill her.
Well, Russell's turn happens before Itrenok's.
Correct.
Oh, legendary.
Also true.
His legendary actions.
He does
I'm
have
gonna use the
legendary.
legendary action on a down just for chain blitz. No, I'm gonna use that.
Really? Really? But you used it with Ash Core.
No. I'm chain blitz just to hit as many people as possible. I'm not gonna do that just against 3 down targets.
I think if Itrenok wants to finish this off, he would just use
Yeah,
his regular.
actually,
attacks.
wait, that's real.
Yeah.
Why would he just nume to finish this off?
Why would he just nume to finish you off?
He wants to enjoy it.
He likes the fight, as you guys know from the first time you fought him. He enjoys the feeling.
I will
He
say
like
this.
me for real.
I will say this. If you want to leave Sickle, that's fine. Sickle is... I'm comfortable right now.
But the thing is, I don't
What are we
want to
doing,
leave
Waverly?
Sickle, but
What are
also,
we?
I'm
What would Waverly do? Think about that.
Waverly's having the exact same conundrum, I
What-
feel.
What are we doing, Waverly?
I'm so sorry.
She curls up in a
'Cause-
ball and starts to cry.
Russell goes before Missouri.
Yes.
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 Russell's pretty high in
I
initiative.
am
He's,
third in initiative.
yeah, he's
Okay,
really
and-
soon after Blona.
I guess my dumbass just forgot that the Blitz thing was Ashcore's only attack.
Attacking
legendary.
legend.
He's only attacking legendary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There was an attempt. I did make a very good argument. It would have worked, but you're fine.
You're fine.
You good.
So what are we doing?
Okay. Apologies everybody.
Don't worry
I
about
was freaking out. I'm gonna firebolt Blona.
Okay.
Baby, or
Actually-
your bolt.
No, I'm gonna use my action to make
Yeah.
the knight attack.
You're gonna take full control. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me tell you.
Because I
Let me
feel
tell
like
you
it
the.
does more damage.
So first off, let me tell you the resources he has available to him. White Dragonite has 1 dragon talent left. He can make 2 attacks. He
Okay.
makes 2
Mhm.
attacks on his turn. With a weapon called Dragon Cutter. Only dragon talent he can do that requires 1. He has Spinning Raid and he has Dragon Biter.
Dragon Biter is a strength save?
Dragon Biter is a
Yes.
strength save.
Use it. Do it.
Okay, we're gonna do
Dragon
it's a
Biter.
bonus action. We're gonna Dragon Biter. It's gonna be a strength save on Blona. So you watch this night as you command him fully on your turn. Points his blade as a pair of draconic jaws struts out of this sword, tries to attack and grapple Blona. Blona needs to make a strength saving throw. That's a fail. She's grappled.
And that's 1d8 piercing. damage.
Correct.
Okay. Do I roll that or?
Yes. Actually, you roll it. It's more fun.
Okay, okay. 4.
4 points of
On
piercing
D8.
damage. Sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then we attack her twice?
You can adapt. That's because bonus action. You can attack her twice. It is a +7 to hit with their weapon. Let me double check for you. Yes, it's a +7 to hit, and it's a D8 +4 if it hits. Go ahead.
And I'm flanking with Sickle?
You are. So these are at advantage.
Awesome. Oh, and she's grappled anyway.
Correct.
so-
She's grappled.
Okay, it's a natural 17.
Concentration check. She's fine.
24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll. It's a D8 +4.
Okay. 10 damage.
Sure.
Second attack.
Yep.
It's a natural 19.
Hits. D8 plus 4.
Or oof. Minimum damage 5
5
damage.
points of damage.
Low roll.
She's still bloodied, not too heavily bloodied yet, but
You're
definitely.
doing
getting there.
great, sweetie.
Now?
Does he have action surge?
No,
Yeah.
they do not have action search. This is a set
Damn.
stat block. They do not have action search.
Damn.
It is
would've
just
been so
it is-
good.
yeah, it's just multi attack.
Okay.
Okay, and
It's
then
a set stat block.
Croaker will it.
They are not like standard fighter class. They are NPC.
Oh,
like,
okay,
Enemy
I see.
Dragon Knights. So they have their their own stat sheet for it,
Okay.
Giant enemy dragon.
and that's the end of your turn.
Um,
You still have movement if you wish to use it.
I still have my bonus action?
I think
No, because
I don't
no,
think so,
because
'cause
we
you used
we
haste.
argued this last time. When I used the bonus
Because-
action after Missouri, if you use your
Mhm.
bonus action for their bonus action, you consume your bonus action. That's what we agreed with.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. So,
And I don't want to change that
I
because
would-
we've already Chaff made a point about it earlier that what do you mean you can use your turn and a bonus action?
it would be a lot.
It's a
yeah,
lot.
that's fair, that's fair. Understood.
Yeah.
I will stay here then.
Okay, you're gonna stay there. That's gonna be the end of Waverly's turn. That's gonna move us to the Red Dragon Knight, who
It's like, oh shit.
shit. Yeah, shit. He has
Oh, shit.
nothing left.
Here we go again.
He's just gonna make
So-
2 attacks.
Surrender.
No, he's gonna take 2 attacks. Okay, hits. 18 also hits. That's his turn. Izzy's fighting for his life. Brings us to EH. They swing. 1 with advantage. Advantage, that's a dirty 20. That'll hit, and that's 7 damage. He's just making sure I'm grabbing the right one. No, it's 14 damage. Barely still standing. That's gonna be the end of their turn. Moving into EL, they're gonna swing. 1 at advantage. That'll hit, and that knight will die.
God.
Yay!
Moving to the end of initiative, it's going to be AHE. They are just going to push up 30 feet here. They don't quite have range. No, they're just out, unfortunately.
Damn it.
So that'll
These
bring
guys
us
suck.
back to the top of initiative. You know. You know. I really didn't want to have to do this. Oh well. She's gonna reach out to the dominated Dragon Knight and she's gonna burn a 4th level and cast Blight on him.
Oh.
Oh, I see what's gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. So, it's gonna be a Constitution save. Against Blona's spell save DC.
Come on, bro, you got this.
Nope, he failed.
Uh-oh.
That's a natural 4. So that's gonna be 8d8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, man, at least it was on him and not one of us.
That's gonna be.
So true.
These are really disgusting, by the way. 10. 26. 33, 40. It's 55 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus.
Those are really
Christ,
high
no.
d8s. And
I don't
as
think you
he
should ride that.
dies from the blight, you watch a fragment of his soul absorb into Blona onto a tattoo that's on her back. Blona, because of that,
So
Not grows another tail?
she does grow a tail back.
So cut her back off. Got it.
Yeah, fillet her spine.
And that also counts toward a kill,
That
which
is a sentence right there.
And
What?
Oh, and the grapple's gone.
the grapple is gone.
Oh no.
So you watched as Blona grows another tail back. And in case anybody hasn't figured it out yet, I can say it now because I don't think she's going to last too many more turns. The amount of tails Blona has is proportionate to how much HP she has. And every time she kills a target, she gets a set amount of HP back. And if that brings her above a threshold, she grows another tail.
She does regenerate!
She does regenerate
Okay.
only after
Damn it!
killing something.
Okay, I figured it was something similar.
Yes,
to
only
that.
after killing
Okay.
a target.
Bitch. Bitch,
That's
bitch,
fine.
bitch, bitch.
Honestly, that's so fine. We're so fecking back.
And then that was Blight. Let's see if she's got any. Nope, nothing for her bonus action. Let's get to the end of the bonus turn. Gonna move to some of your healing allies, who will move,
He hates
dash. Missouri!
Oh,
How about a third level
Thank
healing
God.
word?
Thank
I
God.
would greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
That one's cocked. Good. Ooh, 7. Ooh! 7, 11, 15 points back for you, Missouri.
Oh, 7-11.
Wow.
I love that store.
Really high. Really high. You are prone, however,
Fair.
as you feel this healing light irradiating over you. You back. It's going to be the end of their turn. It's going to move us to the White Dragonite, who is dead.
Yay!
They are
Thank you for
no
your
longer existing. Which is going to bring us to... not Blona. Not them. Crippet, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna start with movement
Yeah,
first.
absolutely.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
That's 30.
What?
We have alternating diagonal,
Oh.
so
shit.
it's
Okay.
here. 25's here.
Okay.
You were just one
Oh.
spot. Yeah, you're good.
And then I am gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Get up here. Start swinging.
Okay. I like it. Got guns
I
and
started
swords.
swinging.
23 for the first.
Hits.
So I started swinging.
Started swinging. And then again.
Yep. Got you. So you fly up. You fly up, and as you fly up, Crimpet, you vanish into a puff of smoke, appear in front of these guys, and the moment you come out of that smoke, you cleave one of the soldiers down.
And number 2.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
19 hits. You get another one.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, amazing, amazing women.
All right. At that point, we're pretty much getting good now.
All right. You have your bonus action.
I used it for Misty Step.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. You did. So that's going to be the end of your turn. Boot Scoot automatically takes the dodge action, which means disadvantage
Yes.
on Boot Scoot, which is going to bring us to Russell.
It's just aura farming.
Alright.
You
I
can
need to
kinda
remember
be
my
more
exact movements.
You have 30.
Okay.
Now that you're walking on the ground.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Okay, cool. So movement. That is not Russell.
That's the
That's
concentration.
Russell. Alright. 25 feet of movement.
Yeah.
We've got 25 feet from Waverly.
Yep.
60 feet is there. 10, 20, 30, bet. All right.
Mass Cure Wounds.
And so I started healing.
And
Mass Cure
so
Wounds.
Mass Cure Wounds.
So I started healing.
All right, that's gonna be how much healing for Grayson, Missouri, and Abson. First off, let's start with the Mass Cure Wounds. This man has got, dude, this man is throwing heals out in 15 different directions this fight.
Godsend.
I flipped that over by accident. Okay, so not quite max. It's very close actually.
Yeah.
8, 6 is 14 plus 4 more 18 plus 1 from the Moonsicle.
Who is that +1 going to, though? It can only go to one target, I believe.
We'll give that to Missouri.
Okay.
Okay.
So
For a
it's
baby girl.
18 points to everybody?
19
19.
for Missouri.
19
18 for the
Missouri,
rest.
18 for everybody rest. Okay, perfect.
And then Chalice is going to Waverly.
Yep.
And that's a 2d8
Yay!
plus 5. 5, 8.
Guys.
That'll be 13.
Awesome. Guys, remember when I was so scared at the beginning of session? Man.
Nah.
Guys, they're crazy times.
So
That's me.
as
Felt like yesterday.
as Itrenok kind of like hits the ground with his heel, Russell like hears over it and takes a glance at that side, sees 3 people down, and is like, "All right, Mass Cure Wounds from the right hand, and then Chalice on the left."
Yeah,
Boom.
as the like a cup, like a magical cup comes over Waverly's head and just pours on it. Pours on, and just, it's like, it's a soothing, like, mystical sparkle.
Oh.
Gatorade.
Gatorade!
Thanks, bird guy.
I gotcha.
Alright.
They don't call me the combat medic for nothing.
Damn right.
Alright. That's gonna be the end of your turn.
Yes, it is.
That's gonna move to the silly archers. These silly AHA guys. Crimpet, they're gonna attempt to assist you in Bootscoot here. They're gonna make 2 different attacks. For the one on Bootscoot.
You have a chance to redeem yourself. Do it!
That's a 16. The 16 misses. However,
Oh my God.
the 19 hits. So the one in front of
Finally.
you, Crimpet, is killed. As the archers finally doing their job, they're picking up the slack, they're picking up the pace. That moves us to Grayson. Hi, Zephyr. Look, I saw him walk in. Grayson stands back up, using half his movement. Dragon, does he get his breath back? No. Grayson stands back up. We're not done. Not yet. 2 attacks, Itrenok, with advantage.
We're not done until I say we're done.
I ain't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. First one hits.
I ain't hear no bell.
First one hits, and gonna do the Draconic Dawn damage. Itrenok takes. That's gonna be. Grayson shoots. Yes. It's gonna be 6, 9, 11, 13. Okay. Second attack. Natural 19 hits again. Nice. Okay, so it's going to be 6, 9, 12 this time. Oh, that's really funny. You know, I'm getting really tired of all of you not staying down. Really tired of you all not staying down. Absent gets up. He attacks twice as well. Natural 16, that'll hit. Natural 1 will miss, so just 1 point of damage with one of the claws. Minimum damage, 4. Bah! Bah! Bah. Terrible. Itrenok is still not bloodied.
Yeah.
That'll be the end of Grayson and Abson's turn. Missouri, you're up and prone.
Missouri will get up for prone. What he said. We're not done yet. gonna continue to use taunt to drag him down with his taunt with her taunt boss. That will be a 23 to hit
Hits!
for 7 bludgeoning damage.
So, sure.
Goes over the second. That is an nat 20.
Let's go!
Let's go, bit.
For the crit damage, that would be 14.
Give me the total. What was the total damage you just did? The crit and the hit before.
21?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, minus 21. 21.
He has the crush. He's been crushed, so anyone would be able to make an advantage.
Attack with
anyone
advantage.
attacks him would
Oh
be
yeah,
advantage.
one more thing. He's bloody now.
Yes, bitch.
Oh.
Slay, queen, slay.
So you're starting to wear and tear at Itrenok, and on that last hit, Missouri, you crush one of his ribs, and you hear a bit of verbal, or not a verbal, but you hear a crack.
Ooh. Break his dick on. What?
What?
What? That can't. That my intrusive thoughts won. I'm so sorry.
What?
Don't worry about it. Well, Pikmin. Hello.
It's like you said, don't worry about it.
All right.
Intrusive thoughts won. I'm so sorry.
Missouri. Is that the end of your turn?
On that note, one on strike with one more hand of harm.
Sure.
So 22 to hit.
Hits.
Damage. That's a cumulative damage of that's giving a total of 20.
20 damage. Okay. Good freaking damage.
Just so with the resolve that Missouri just tries to like hit him as much as possible, and just really starting to feel the poison starting to wear him down just a little bit.
All right. End of your turn. Why don't you all just stay down when I ask? 2 cost legendary. End of your turn.
Because it bothers you.
So,
Yeah.
let me do some movement. Let me do some movement tech real quick. First off, attacking Absent and Missouri. Moves here. That's 45, 50. 55. 60. 70. 75. 80. Gonna attack you, Crimpet. 95. Gonna attack Boot Scoot.
Hmm.
100. And barely can get the Grayson and attack him too with 120 total. So, again, because Missouri's poisoned, these attacks are coming at disadvantage. Disadvantage, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
Hits Missouri. That whole group of archers is just killed. So, dirty 20 for Boot Scoot, dirty 20 for Crimpet. For Grayson, unfortunately, that does hit with Draconic Bond. 20 is his AC with it.
I'll use your reaction shield.
Okay, shield. So, Crimpet, as Itrenok
21.
goes by you, as he blitzes around and hits everybody, you watch these soldiers drop, and your keen perception, you don't see Itrenok moving, but you hear him. And
I
as you
do hear him.
throw up the shield, boom, and there's a little resistance as he carves through you and deflects off onto Boot Scoot. So for Missouri, Absent, Grayson, and Boot Scoot, you guys take 21 points of damage.
Boot Scoot is non-operational.
Boot Scoot is non-functional. Okay?
Yes.
Oh.
Grayson is non-functional. He had 18, and Absent is again.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going
Girl.
to use the deflect attack to reduce that. How much was it again?
21.
Same as last.
Okay, that do. Okay, I did max roll, so I nullified the entire damage.
Beautiful. So you don't take any damage at all. And then Itrenok is gonna make. So it's a legendary action. We'll do this on his turn. But before that, Sickle, you're up.
All right. To start, Ashton is going to move and dash.
Sure.
To be flanking with Sickle.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sickle is just going to attack Blona.
Absolutely.
I want her dead. 27.
Hits.
That's going to be roll. That's the same. That's going to be 12 and 4, so 16,
16 points of
damage.
Sure. You cut off a tail with that, just to let you know.
Beautiful. That's so upsetting. It's good. It hits. That's 2 nat 19s.
Yeah. Oh, that's really upsetting. That could have been double nat 20s.
Ah.
Oof.
I'm going to amulet reroll.
Okay. The fire damage.
Max, beautiful. That's going to be 18 total damage.
Yeah, she's heavily bloodied now. And just want to double check. She might lose another tail off of that. Yes, she does. She only has 2 left.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Giving me this amulet was the best thing y'all did.
That extra fire,
Possibly.
that reroll, being able to reroll the fire damage is kind of
So
solid.
good.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Bonus action. She's gonna make a fucking strength save. I'm using Dragon Biter.
Sure.
Get involved.
I'm gonna use the traveler dice for this. It's kind of fitting for Blona's colors. What's your DC? I'm just gonna say she probably failed. It's a 12.
Yeah, she fails. I got 16.
Yeah, she's grappled. And I need to make concentration checks for both attacks. Fine, and a natural one and a natural 1 on the second. So Hex is dropped.
And she takes a whopping 1 damage.
1 damage, but 1 damage is 1 damage is damage.
Yeah, because I already used my piercer.
And you're tearing off her tails left and right, flying, and she's starting to scream in immense pain. No.
Aw, what's
This
the
is-
matter?
This isn't over. I
Can't
swear.
take anything you dish out?
All right, end of your turn. It's gonna be. Where? Oh, SH is the dude in
The
front of
lone
Bootscoot.
guy.
Who's in front?
That
and,
guy.
Unconscious.
Oh God.
But just unconscious, so he's gonna come over to you, Crimpet, and he's gonna make 1 attack. Or 2 attacks, sorry. 2 attacks.
This guy got a
Oh,
lucky
wait,
break
no,
with Itrenok.
this is not the knight. This is the minion. 1 attack to you, Crimpet. What's your natural 19? 7 damage. Hata?
Better.
That will hit.
Yeah, it's natural 19, you take 7 damage. It's a set amount of damage.
Yeah.
And that's that guy's turn. So just mark off your 7, and that's that guy's turn. That brings us to Itrenok. Who's gonna make a perception check at the start of his turn? Quite good. So 21. Sees everybody kind of down. He looks around. He doesn't see anybody too much left. He looks at the downed Grayson. See him clench his fist as he does. Looks at you, Mizore. He's gonna look at you. You're gonna just hear him kind of start to shout a little bit. You all got lucky. I want you to know that. If it wasn't for you showing up, this battle would have been over. But that does give me something to look forward to going forward. I'm sure we'll see each other again. And Itrenok will, on his turn, move and dash. And then he'll blitz move for his bonus action, which will allow him to move up to half his speed again. So that's another 30.
Goodbye.
And is anybody going to pursue him?
I don't think Sickle.
Genuine question to
No.
everybody. Genuine question to everybody. Is anybody going to pursue him?
I'm not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then,
Sickle didn't know he was there.
for reference, he's gone.
Oh.
He will leave initiative.
That's
gonna
good.
Bring
That's
us
good.
to your healers, who are going to come up. And they're just going to. This is Group C. Spells. They're going to throw a first level guiding bolt at Blonas.
No. Yay.
That hits. 46.
Breaker 2.
Oh my god. 10, 12. 12 points of damage to Blonas.
Ooh, not bad.
I can't math. Her HP's so low, I can't math. I'm stupid.
Me.
Yeah, her HP's so low, I can't math. I'm stupid. Next, moving into, it's going to be Healer E. They're going to pump a 3rd level guiding bolt into Blona.
Ooh. Getting fancy.
We're just,
God damn.
we're going for it.
Doing something.
Make sure it's at advantage.
Unfortunately, oh. No, it's grappled. It's not an advantage. Oh, yeah.
No, guiding bolt.
From
Guiding
the
bolt
guiding
makes
bolt.
it advantage.
Yeah, back-to-back guiding bolts. It's the same roll. It's double natural 8 that misses.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Russell, do you have wheel, Russell?
No.
Or is that a range?
However,
I
that
gotta
it does,
It'd be out of
move
range.
that.
however, that does bring us to Waverly.
Okay. I don't know what that was.
I can imagine Waverly saying that.
Who's left? It's just this guy?
And Blona.
And
Blona.
Blona? Okay.
I think Crippet's got SH covered.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray!
And Blona?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the guiding bolt was burned. So it's just 3.
What does grapple do?
Grapple, just, she can't move.
That's it?
Yep.
Damn,
It's not restrained. It's just grapple.
it's lame. First one probably misses with the 16.
16 just misses.
Okay. Second attack. Dirty 20.
Hits. 2d6 there.
Third one. Yeah, 28.
Yep, hits again. So
So-
46. Fire.
46. Let me grab my D6s.
You got this.
Oh no. That damage is terrible. Uh, 17 fire damage.
17 points of fire damage. Still has 2 tails.
Ah! Come on! With the creaky door in the
Actually-
hallway.
No, she's down to 1. Technically.
One tail. Okay,
She's down to
come
1.
on. I
Because I round down.
believe in you.
Because I round down. She's down to 1
Croaker?
tail.
Croaker, I believe in you so much.
Please, Croaker.
Do it for Mama. No!
Hmm.
God damn! Can I have advantage, please?
No.
Because I really
Waverly,
want to.
would you like that inspo?
We've been holding out till then.
You do have it.
Use it or lose it.
What? I mean, what else we gonna use it on?
That's fair. You can roll
Cat-
again.
Yeah, at this point in the
Shenanigans.
fight, it might just be
Right.
good to see if we can do it.
Yeah.
Do we get a
Do
If
it.
everybody, if everybody agrees, I am down for it.
I am a yay.
I'm offering.
I'm fine
Alright.
with it.
I'm giving it okay.
All right, let's
Be
do
fun.
it. Let's do it. That was a natural one, by
Do
the
it.
way.
Yeah, I figured.
for-
I
for
figured
information.
based on your reaction after 2 natural 20s, you know it was deserved. It was you were due for
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Come on.
Do it.
Everybody, everybody bless the dice.
I'm the DM.
bless
I'm
these
not gonna
dice.
bless. I'm not gonna bless your dice. I'm the DM. I can't. Sorry.
I bless these dice in the name of the Holy
Okay.
Spirit Chaperone.
17.
17 just hits.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Chaperone.
Thank you so much, Chaperone. Got my 3d8s.
H-O-T-T-O-G-M.
By the way, this is like the first.
What the
This is like the first inspo you guys have used in like three or four sessions.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
I hate it here.
Oh no.
Rolls so bad damage. What do I add to this? 12.
12 points of damage.
Not terrible.
No, not
It's
terrible.
damage.
She's
I rolled 2 ones.
on her last legs.
I wanted to kill
Or
her.
in this case, tails.
Last tail.
Yeah. Let's end it Waverly's
I
turn.
like your funny words.
I'm still gonna do my cool tagline because I thought she was gonna die on my turn.
No, go ahead. Sure, why not?
well, earlier Blona was like, why don't you just die? So Waverly retorts with, I've had enough dying for one lifetime. And fires off all those
Mhm.
attacks.
Fair enough.
You're really like, how about
And
you?
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no you. Uno reverse card.
The 2 soldiers, they're just gonna kind of play in the back. They're gonna look around and realize this battle is coming to a close.
They start playing patty cake.
The last group of archers, though, they're gonna try and run up and, help finish off your last opponent. There, Crumpet.
Please.
Holy shit, they hit.
Oh my god.
Finally!
Oh
No,
my
they
God.
did it!
Finally!
It's a,
We did
it's
it.
a 19. It's a 19. It hits.
They did it!
Thank you, Chaperone.
Let's freak
They
out.
actually did. That does bring us back to the top of initiative one last time.
She gets one more
She
turn.
gets one more turn.
Sickles is there smiling.
Do me a favor. Drop. And she's going to Waverly make 3 attacks on you. First
Okay.
one with ensnaring silk. This is a ranged attack, so it has disadvantage. With a disadvantage, it's a dirty 20.
That will just miss.
Just misses. Okay. Then with her only remaining tail, she's just gonna make 2 more attacks. With her 15-foot reach.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 11 points of poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
Last attack. Will miss. That is a 14.
Alright.
You can see her breathing heavily as her last tail starts stabbing frantically. End of Blona's turn. Your allies. These guys. They're going to cast a 2nd level healing word onto Grayson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
3. It's going to be 7 points of healing to Grayson. No longer unconscious, but he is prone. Grayson's stat sheets. And close Itrenok no longer in the fights. It's going to be the end of their turn. Crimpet! Boots good. One enemy left.
Yes.
One enemy left on the field. Over here.
That's Bologna, right?
Yep, just her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's baloney.
Just her.
Just Blona.
It's good. It's
Alright.
unconscious.
Correct.
He is unconscious. There's no other enemies around. I will back to him.
You're gonna what?
5.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna come back to him.
Okay, cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
Here. Oof.
She just out.
wait, hang on.
Yeah. Looks like she.
Wait. No, that's walking measurement. Let me.
No, that's the ruler still works. Yeah, it's the same distance.
Oh, I can just reach
within
her.
range.
All right. Yep. Because why not?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna burn a spell slot for the scorching ray.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No.
Okay.
So the circular
yeah.
blasting is I should have corrected you last time, and that's my fault.
Okay.
But the circular blasting, it's a one-time use thing. You can't expend a spell slot to use it again. Once you use it for the day, it's done for the day.
Okay.
Do you have like firebolt?
I do have firebolt.
Firebolt.
I think that's the same.
Fireball has 120 feet,
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
so you can firebolt.
Does a 22 hit her?
Yes, it does.
That is max damage 13.
13. She's barely standing. Barely standing. It's not 1 HP,
Oh my
but
God.
she's barely standing. That was really good damage. You can technically arcane jolt that if you have one.
I have one left. I have 2 left. So
Arcane jolt.
so that'll be my 3rd.
Arcane jolt could do it.
Crimpet's like dinner time.
10.
Crimp it. The floor is yours.
Whew.
All right. So Itrenok got away.
Mhm.
Boot Scoot being like knocked down, she can't take out, her frustration on Itrenok. And so, she just like turns, just scanning everything in the distance and sees Bologna is she still grappled?
Yeah.
Yes.
Grapples in the shield.
Still grappled
Also,
by
they attack
Sickle.
Waverly.
Also, correction on my part. I'm gonna let you do this anyway to end the fight. I just double read Arcane Jolt. I'm a stupid. It says magic weapon attack or steel defender hits a target. So like that's a melee weapon. But I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go in this instance.
Okay.
So continue. Sorry.
So she will turn and see Bologna, who has been giving everybody and their, mamas and daddies hell. And she's gonna reach into her bag, take out a wrench that, she's used to cast Firebolt before. Just gonna toss it up in the air a little bit, catch it in her hand, narrow her eyes.
Get fried, bug.
Firebolts.
It strikes her, grappled in the shield, and as it strikes her straight in the chest, that searing energy of the firebolt starts to emanate through her entire body, up her tail, up her dragonoid horns. The rest of her figure starts to almost melt in places as Blona
Ew.
falls dead on the ground. And the battle is done.
Ha! Get fucked, bitch.
No, get flied. get fried.
God, that sucked.
Okay.
Grayson slowly kind of gets up from prone. Walks over to his absent as the healers will run by. And they will, come up and they'll cast a healing word. Just first level. Onto absent, get him up. Minimum 4. And Grayson's just kind of holding him there. To call lightning here.
Okay. Are we okay? Are we all in one piece? Are we all breathing?
I sure will.
I'm in one piece. I don't know if all this poison I fucking took will have long-term side effects, but hopefully not.
Yeah, let's hope not.
I'll make sure it doesn't.
Why do these Spirazzi bitches have so much fucking poison?
I really don't know.
Why is it always the spiders and the scorpions? I hate it.
While you guys are over there, Sickle, Waverly, and Russell, make me Arcana checks.
Let's go
stabilize.
21.
I'll
Let's
stabilize
go
because of bending.
24.
Well, let's go.
You're casting
15.
Mending? Yep, you're fine.
21.
She still had 1 legendary resistance, by the way. She only had 2.
Oh,
Ah,
play. She did.
So 21, 24.
15.
Waverly and Sickle. As Blona falls, you notice as she dies, the tattoo that was on her back glows pretty brightly for a moment. You see a quick pulse of energy shoot through. Almost kind of into the chest of Blona where Crimpet hit the firebolt.
oh.
And then you watch as a small ball of energy kind of spirals out of her chest and just shoots off into the air, into the vapor.
Shit.
You feel this energy return to who gave it in the first place.
Oh boy.
Ah, boy is right. That kind of sucks, but
Yeah, that really makes sense.
not much we can do about it.
Nope.
DM, I have a formal request.
Yes?
Loot that body.
The body's not there.
Does she have anything on? What?
It's not there.
It dissipated.
It dissipated
Oh,
in that orb.
that's right. Guys, I may be a little stupid.
You're okay.
It's alright.
Alright. So is that it? Are we done?
I hope so.
Right? Like there's no one else, right? Or he kind of looks back at all the other people across the battlefield. There's no one else, right?
See this group behind you? No. The rest either ran off
Okay.
or were stopped.
Oh, thank God. Now what? We go back to Vistat, I guess?
Let's regroup with the team and then figure it out.
Oh, right.
Let's
yeah.
make sure everyone is okay.
So while you guys are
Oh shit, Missouri.
yeah, while you guys are
Okay.
doing that and watching that, Grayson kind of holding Absent, kind of still holding him kind of under, or like on one arm, kind of walks up to, well, looks at Missouri. Thanks for the hand. All right.
As
Did
Grayson
that much
says that, he
longer.
would notice that Missouri is a little too focused on looking at the distance where Itrenok just ran off.
Grayson will look off in that direction. One hell of a foe, that one.
Right. Yeah, that was really tough.
Yeah. It was.
But from the looks of it, looks like we were able to successfully drive them off.
Yeah. I need to lie down. And Grayson will immediately like sit down on the ground. You can tell he's exhausted. You can just it's written all over his face.
How long have you been at this?
A few days.
Oh,
We've been on the run and we had to set up defenses and they just wouldn't stop coming.
the situation's a lot worse than we thought. Thank goodness we came in just in time then.
I appreciate that. A lot.
Yeah. She kind of collapses down on the ground a bit. Took a number of me.
He took a number of us.
He's no pushover, and that was certainly not our first time fighting him.
I heard something happened during the festival where he showed up and some people decided to fight him, but it sounded like he's run into all of you before.
Well, you thought right. Still, he got a lot stronger than the last time we fought him. Or no, he was probably holding back that first time around.
From what I
I
understand,
dread if we were to fight him. I dread if we were to fight him again. We're gonna need a lot more than what we have.
Itrenok's tough. Really tough.
Yeah. Or maybe tough, too tough. That real tough doesn't describe him.
You know what the worst part is? I still think he was holding back.
Just lets out a long sigh of agreement. And just dreading that, what will his full potential be? She does not want to think about that right now. Yeah. Most likely.
Grayson looks over his shoulder, kind of at Crimpet and Bootscoot. You alright back there, too?
Crimpet finishes, mending on Bootscoot.
Bootscoot, like, blinks. Beep, beep, beep.
her hands on his shoulders. She's quiet. It'll be okay.
All right. Well, I think it's safe to say that we held them off.
Yeah.
You guys can bring your tokens back up into the rest of the group at this point as well.
Yeah. Waverly are running towards Missouri. It's like, holy shit, you're okay. And she looks like Missouri looks like shit, right?
Missouri looks like shit. Waverly looks like shit. Grayson looks like shit. Boot Scoot's
They all
dented in
look like shit.
places. Yeah, everybody's kind of hurt.
Okay,
Except
well,
for Russell, he took
Waverly-
no damage.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's so
Russell-
funny.
Russell's fine. Whatever. I don't even care.
Man's decided,
I-
yeah, I'm gonna sit back here and
I
heal.
don't care.
Now I'm gonna fly up there and heal.
Yeah. Waverly just fishing around in her bag, instinctually just shoves a healing potion into Missouri's hands. Were you fighting him all by yourself?
Not quite. I had Grace and I had this Dragonite here to help me. I don't think she knew his name.
No, I was just
I
I was saying it above game.
Yeah, not really. I had this Dragonite helping me out. You know, I didn't get quite your name.
It's Grayson. Grayson Cooper.
Grayson.
And this is
Yeah.
Absent.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Likewise.
Turns back to Waverly. But yeah, he and his Astra were helping me out with Itrenok.
I'm sorry with
Okay. Yeah.
Itrenok.
Russell told you this.
Yeah,
You really need to pay attention, Warsicle.
I think he was too baffled by the fact that I was flying for a bit.
You know what? That's also fair.
I was also fighting a bunch of people as well.
He told
But
you before.
I mentioned it before we were fighting.
Anyway, not gonna get into this right now. Turns around.
Me forgetting.
Mr.
Etiquette.
Grayson, was it? Thanks for helping keep my friend alive. Turns back to Missouri. That was really stupid of you.
Look, I did not know he was gonna head over to my direction. I was focused on trying to make sure the troops, Spirazzi's forces, didn't get over there.
It's true, but you should have, I don't know, called for help. I don't know. It's funny coming from me, but I'm just glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Also, why haven't you drank that yet? Just drink the potion.
Look, I appreciate it, but I'm not really that beat up yet. She says that as she gets up, but still kind of staggers a bit.
Insight check.
Yeah, insight check as Waverly goes to help keep her steady.
Insight check.
19.
16.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you see right through her with her against her 11. Yeah, she is quite bloody, but for intents and purposes, she's not severe. She isn't feeling so severely injured thanks to Russell's healing. She is not.
Yeah,
well,
no.
She is no longer below 25%. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And as as Waverly kind of like helps keep you on your feet, she also just gives you a hug.
Waverly's gonna. Sorry, Mizora's gonna reciprocate that.
Grayson also trying to start to stand up.
Russell's gonna help Grace it up, but also do a level 2 cure wounds.
Okay.
7, 9 plus 5, 14 for
Okay.
Grayson.
Okay.
And then 5, 10 to Aspen.
Cool.
Absent.
Man, honestly, Russell, I feel like you would get a lot of value out of life transference, the amount of battles you've come out unscathed.
You see, there's a happy medium. I'll get obliterated one battle, and then I'll be unscathed the other.
Real.
It tends to happen in long-term battles. It's Grayson kind of resting on Russell a little bit. I hate. Sometimes I just hate fighting all of them. It's been non-stop. We have a camp a little ways back. We should probably head there to go get some rest. Then I should head back to the capital and report.
Yeah, but you're also gonna rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also gonna rest. Come on, Zephyr. You gonna come up or what?
Okay. Zephyr.
There he is. I was waiting for him. He's giving me like the meow, can I come up? Grayson's gonna look out over the river and see some people who were below deck on the Galebog starting to come above deck, and you start to see the ship kind of slowly start to turn, like kind of back down as it goes.
Guys.
It slowly starts to like make its way, little by little, through the dock.
You ever seen a boat do a parallel park?
That's exactly what's happening. As it slowly starts to turn around.
It's like a 20-point turn.
Do a flip.
At least that ship's alright. At least that ship's alright. Honestly, I don't know what would have happened if all of you didn't show up. Not that I want to think about that.
I agree.
Let's just be grateful that we averted the worst case scenario.
For now. I got a feeling I'll probably be fighting again soon. But it's alright. I'm used to it.
Well, just as long as it's all over. For now.
Yeah.
Should we... Why don't we go? Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's.
So I'm just gonna move all your tokens here. Please don't move them. Just gonna move you guys back here to where like camp is. And there's some people like they're taking their time and they're they're cleaning up. They're you can see the fires start to dissipate in time as some cleanup is beginning. The smoldering embers of some of the flames still slowly burning, and people kind of rushing from the camp who weren't fighting to go assist in certain scenarios. And as you all kind of head back to the camp together, is there anything anybody would like to do?
I want to
Where did
see.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I want to check on Crimpet and see how she's doing. So
Well,
Sickles is gonna.
you're more than welcome to.
Okay. Sickles is gonna go to Crimpet and be like, "Hey, how you holding up?"
Hata?
Hata?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I said, I'm okay.
Are you lying to me?
No.
Narrows eyes suspiciously as I insight check you. Dirty 20.
I got it too.
Wait, no, not a dirty 20. My bad, 21. No, 22.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Crimpet's she's not sure. She's there's a lot going on in her head right now.
I think Sickle clocks that and gently ruffles her head. I get that. We can rest for a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to feel better and clear our heads. No?
What if it doesn't stop? What if it continues to spread? The war.
That is certainly a question.
The war. Too easy.
I don't know. But we're trying to do what we can to make sure that it does stop. That is a thing to think about, though.
I miss home, Sickle.
Yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine missing home. Especially if it's like what you said and you can't get there as easily as like someone like I can.
I don't know how to get home is the problem.
Yeah.
I'd have to do some research on it.
Mm-hmm.
Rubs your little nose. Would your dads have anything in the library back home I could look at?
Possibly? It's definitely something to ask them. There's also the library back in Vestad. And the Savant Athenaeum in Port Pella. There's bound to be something about how you can get home. Should it come to that?
What if something like all of this war and everything. What if it spills into my home? If Dweezy can exist in a pocket dimension, who's to say he can't move through everywhere else?
That's a fair point. Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that. Probably because I've only had this place to worry about.
Would that be a correct assumption, DM?
Based on the knowledge and the way Deleezy has spoken to you guys, I would say it's not necessarily out of the question that because Deleezy is, from what you understand, partially fey, it's not out of the question that Deleezy could spread their influence to other places. It's just how effective would they be at doing it is what you wouldn't be sure about.
Right.
At least in this moment.
I'll have to look at the libraries later.
Yeah, we can get that arranged.
Yeah. Boot suit scribbling.
Uh-oh. It's our first boot scribbling in a while.
Home is far away. But isn't home here too?
He's gonna point at Sickle.
As in, like, prompting Sickle for an answer?
No, he's pointing at Sickle like Sickle is
Oh.
home. Like Sickle feels like home.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bootscoot continues to scribble.
Yep.
Bootscoot of Vilstera, what is your wisdom?
Oh, Bootscoot of the Crimpet. What is your wisdom? Grace us with your presence this day. Bootscoot, do be doing the writing.
So, if Sickle, everyone, is home too, but we can't go home. I know what you're thinking.
Sickle looks
No, you
at
don't.
that. Thinking?
No, you don't.
We are not starting this. I will start on your big ears again.
Oh, no. Not doing. No.
Hmm. What's on your mind?
What if I don't belong here?
Oh, okay. Well, I can't fully, like, say. I can't fully answer that, but in my feelings, I feel that you do belong. After all, if you didn't, I mean, I don't know if we'd be here together. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Try to roll another deception again.
A roll insight? That's a 23 for me.
Oof. 12's not beating that. No. She's very clearly lying.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pry it out of you. If you don't want to say it or talk about it, then you don't want to. But we're all here for you. And if you need something or there's something on your mind, let us know. And maybe it's something we can look to do. We'll do what we can.
Busku scribbling again.
Ashen will, as Boots gets writing, get off of Sickle's shoulder and kind of like hover around Crispet,
Let's go road.
trying to keep them comfortable.
Can you give us a moment?
Yeah. I'll leave you
You're
guys.
you're just gonna see Bootsku,
Oh, how do you? So, you're gonna see Boots. You did cut out a little bit there.
Polar.
Hatter.
oh, okay. You're just gonna see Busku grab Crip. Hello?
Yeah, hi.
There we go.
You're cutting in and out
you?
just a little bit. It's
Yeah.
not terrible. It's just a little bit. So Bootsku grabs Crimpet and kind of pulls her off to the side.
I see.
Internet go burr. I
internet.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
I worry about them, Ashen. The both of them.
Yeah. Must be hard on them both.
Yeah.
Hatter's gonna fix their net. Technical difficulty. We're gonna take a quick little five. Also, I have to see
Thank
what
you,
Zephyr's,
five.
I have to see what Zephyr's staring at because he's been looking at
The ghost.
something in the corner. I think the spider. for like a second or two. Let me know what Hattersburg. I gotta see what Zephyr's looking at. What? What are you staring at in this corner? What-
I'll be right
what-
back. I'm
That
gonna see if I
was-
can go grab a snack.
No, no snacks allowed.
What'd you see?
Aww.
Something in here.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'll be quick.
You were looking at something.
Like a flash.
I did not know what he was looking at. He's looking at something in the corner. Pretty sure it was a spider. He sees it. His head just turned. He sees it. I don't see it. What is it, buddy? What do you see that I don't see? What do you see that I don't see? What's up?
Say the war battle's over. Full house. That
Oh
was
yeah.
rough,
Oh yeah,
but
for
we
sure.
made it work.
But we lived.
You lived.
Never punished.
We
Don't
had
say that. 'Cause
Very few downs.
a lot of you almost went down.
Yeah, we're all really close. Oh, unless your name is Russell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sloan was smart staying back there. He knew how to get a lot of enemies how to get up to him.
20
Oh, yeah.
feet in the sky
Yeah.
makes a difference.
Yeah, that is also true.
Yeah, for real,
Eh. Yeah, I'm back.
dude. I get so scared after that. I totally forgot she had a 15-foot reach.
Yeah, tail.
The tails.
Tail moment.
And then I walked away. I was like, oh, no, I've done this before. I'm gonna live with my mistake. And
Yep.
I was really scared it was gonna cost me.
Welcome back.
But
Howard.
then the shield moment.
Thank you.
Shield
Sorry
moment.
about that.
No, you're good. So
You're good.
Oh, you good?
I'm gonna continue the music here. The last thing I heard was you're just gonna have Boot Scoot pull Crimpet aside for a second, and
Yep.
then I don't know if you above the table while Crimpet and Boot's gonna be pulled away. Sickle said to Ashen, "I worry about them."
hmm
But yeah, go ahead.
What? What is it now?
Where are we supposed to go?
I don't know.
Why do you want to leave? Is this because I got blitzed out?
No, it's not about. It's not about that. It's just not.
You fixed me. You fixed me before. Then why?
Cribbit doesn't answer him. Head tilt.
Boot's gonna head tilt immediately, jotting down more notes.
Yep.
It's so funny occasionally hearing the typing. Like, it's, my keyboard be like.
You made me. You made me because you wanted to make me. You wanted to make a friend. because you had trouble making them back home. You told them that all that time. And now that you made friends that aren't me, you just want to run from them?
Kermit looks away.
Side note, I'm gonna have to start turning my fan on above my head, because good God.
Welcome to summer.
Yup.
Yeah, it do be getting rough out here.
AC.
Oh, ew.
I have an AC. I have to put it in the front window yet. It's really heavy. And the front window, it's like a 2-person job.
Gotcha.
You're so much smarter than this. You're so much braver than this. You don't run from anything. Do you want to pull a sickle?
Hey. That was Sickle. This is...
Different? No, it's not.
This might sound stupid of me to ask, but why do you care?
Why? Because you're my best friend. You didn't make my personality. You made me. You made me become what I am. Who I am.
There's a lot of sentences that are just filling up all these note pages. He's just flipping through like...
It's like a flip book. You can make a flip book of all the notes.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get a new notebook after this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new notebook. Probably. At some point. Bootskoot's gonna have to learn to write smaller.
Or sign language.
That wasn't just because of some fairy dust.
I don't know what to do. I don't want there to be danger back home.
But we can't get home. We don't even know how to get home.
No, we don't. But I can research.
Crimpet. Didn't Dolores says that family is family? It doesn't matter if you're related by blood or not. Family. That word. You remember it?
I remember it. Yes.
Well, let me tell you my definition of it.
Cribbit just standing there, like, just patiently waiting and allowing him, like, you know, the same grace as anybody else, you know, in conversation while he writes. That was a very loud paper flip.
I heard that.
Just-
I heard that one.
I'm just replicating what he will probably do. He's writing
That
a
was
lot, and he
so-
just has
That
to
was
like, okay, next
great.
page.
Damn,
That was
that was
hilarious.
actually insane.
That was hilarious, Chapped.
Like I'm also scribbling a pen, pretending to write something.
Well,
just
I
replicating.
don't
what
have
he's
a.
writing.
You know what? Here, hang on. I
Perfect.
got one on my desk too. I can do that too.
I love this. Absolute lamp.
Absolutely stunning. I couldn't think of a word.
You are my family. I am your family. And you would never leave me behind. Right? Not anywhere.
No, never. But
So, family, to me, means nobody gets left behind. And if you leave, you're leaving family.
Ouch.
Boot scoot. You believe this, Zephyr? You hear this?
You see this
he,
shit?
he like perked up and he's looking at me. He's like, "Excuse me."
You see this shit?
You seeing this shit, Zephyr? He's just looking over the building.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, but it's
You got upset when Frisk did that before, and didn't tell you. You had to find out. You were upset You love Frisk. You care about Frisk. He's your brother. You said some things. I cared about Frisk too. But he could be a bit of ambitious little shit.
Real.
Yeah, he could. But
And you're ambitious. But you're not a little shit.
I'm little.
Just imagine Bootscoot in the he shows that and goes to write something else. Then you say I'm little. He just stops and looks up. It's like
He just shrugs this. Fair.
You're little. Hello?
Gestures to himself like
vaguely gesturing.
Vaguely gestures like balking, like, bruh.
Girl, you see me?
Point is, you don't need to be a Frisk or be a sicko when they try to leave. You just need to be you. And not go into that cycle.
Keep typing. I'll be right back.
Hey,
Tell Sicko what's wrong. Do it. For me.
Looks back over at Sickle.
Sickle's just kind of waiting. Not doing much, I would say. Maybe fiddling with like one of their like 4 necklaces.
Sickle?
What's up?
Can you come here?
Sickle nods and walk over. What's going on?
I'm not okay.
Well, do you want to talk about it?
I wanted to leave.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fair,
I'm sorry.
honestly. No worries. Wanting to leave is fair. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
past tense. I wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's wrong.
Yeah. That's okay. I get it. I think all of us here understand. Agree. You know.
But
Hmm?
But your family.
Yeah.
And Bootscoot says family means nobody gets left behind.
And I think that's fair. But family also listens and understands and supports. And I get it can feel like leaving us behind. Especially if you wanting to go home means going back to where you were from. But it's not necessarily leaving us behind. Especially if we talk about it and we say it's okay.
I wanted to leave, but I don't want to be like Fwisk or you when you tried to leave.
Fair. Fair. That's fair.
Because if
No.
I leave, I'm running from family.
Yeah. I get what you mean. But again, if you want to leave, and I said you wanted, but if you want to, let's have a talk about it and see what we can do to get you. That's what we do as family.
I think I need to sleep on it.
That's fair. It was a rough fight, so yeah.
And I won't sneak out.
Alright. I'll trust you.
Hey, don't mess with my wife.
Boot Scoot does that like gesture thing, like, you know, the two pointing fingers at his eyes and points it at Crim like, I'm watching you.
Yeah. So rest is needed. Think, Crow.
Remember, I don't
Remember, I technically don't sleep. I'll be watching.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you will.
Anyways,
We should head back.
yeah. Let's meet up with the others.
Right. So you all kind of meet up back together in the camp that's set up. You all take a night, relax, rest your mind. Does anybody want to do anything? In this
I guess Sickle will just contact Zyphel and be like, we beat them, the bridge is clear.
Okay. May you return. Be safe.
Thank you.
We'll talk when you get back.
Sounds good.
Anybody else?
No.
So,
I'm okay.
I mean, at this point, you all can take a long rest,
Thank you, long rest.
We'll move into the
Yay.
next. We move it as we move into the next day. Scroll that back up. We move into the 2nd of Osmal. Give everybody some healing back. Grayson gets their stuff. Let's update Grayson's sheet real quick. Me needing to pull up how many Dragon Arts I get back on my own custom subclass, because it'd be like wisdom modifier plus proficiency, so
It's wisdom.
yeah, okay, cool, good there. So you all take a long rest. You all get up in the morning. If there's
Good morning.
anything anyone else would like to do before you guys head back to Vistat, that's fine. We can take care of that now. If not, I feel like this is probably a great spot to end tonight.
Oh.
But that's up to you guys.
Personally, I have no qualms.
I'm cool with whatever.
Nothing
Okay.
much beyond just saying goodbye to Grayson. before
Got
we leave.
nothing, yeah.
Oh no, Grayson's going back with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's all have a dance party.
in that case, it might be a bit of a surprise if we try to use, the you know what.
Don't.
Oh yeah, we
I'll do
can use that.
You can. Yeah, you took some time to copy the cube.
But would we go to our house or the tower?
Did we overwrite the tower or did we overwrite
I think you overwrote
I
the
think
tower.
we overwrote the.
the
No,
ruins?
I think we
Oh, the ruins.
overwrote the obsidian ruin.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the two.
We're not going back
Yeah.
there. Fuck that place.
Yeah.
Real.
True.
Fuck that hellhole. No. Like that location forever banned. No.
Lamau.
Well, maybe one day.
But why?
Don't say that.
Why?
I don't want to go back there. I want to go
Hey,
back there
I'm
just
not.
to go.
I'm not forcing you to go back. Listen, there might be secrets down there. Who knows?
Let Sickle go into the lava trap. They're immune to fire now.
Right. So
They'll just bathe.
let me ask this. Are you guys teleporting back? And if so, you can arrive on the 2nd, or are you walking back?
Teleport.
Yep, Pelletort.
100% teleport.
Okay. You guys are gonna teleport back. You guys say your goodbyes to Grayson. You set up the circle. Thank you for your help again. I mean it.
Anytime.
Of course.
No problemo.
I'll be heading back to give a report. Hopefully, well, I know they won't attack again. We've put a dent in their forces.
Do you not want to come with us?
Walk into the circle thing.
Yeah,
You're
it
heading-
goes.
Are you
Yeah.
heading back to Vistan?
Well, all of us kind of are. It's not just me going back. It's
Oh,
that's
you,
right.
You want to like chaperone?
it's
Almost.
not. No, not that. It's almost I'm one of the commanders of this operation. So it's more so
Okay.
being there for my group.
Moral support.
Yeah, you could think about it that way.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
Also, even if we were to teleport, I don't think we could teleport everyone back. Be the tower and the house, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
Might be a bit much.
Oh, I don't think I ever posted the full picture of Grayson for you guys. Let me do that real quick.
No. Let us see boy.
Let's see.
Do that really quick. Where are you, Grayson? Where did I put you? Oh, did I move him? I might have moved his folder.
Oh, cool.
All right. So, you guys teleporting back to the house or the tower?
House.
House.
Please.
House.
We go home.
House.
Home sweet home.
It's been slightly updated with
Ooh.
the second floor with Waverly's room. Waverly's
Oh, you
room's
did
been
change
built.
it.
I did change it.
Ooh. Oh, I love it.
Waverly's
Oh,
room's been
it's,
made.
oh,
You guys
it's
gotta
so
contact me. You guys
close.
gotta contact me during the week
Yeah,
so we can work on these guys.
I did my homework, guys. I don't know
I'm
about you.
still
I did
doing
my
homework,
I get an
okay?
A plus.
Well, you gotta. I'm
I'm-
the one who has like the stamps, so I gotta like set the stamps. There's like a limited selection of what you can use and what you can't use.
I'll see if I can contact you over the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. But you all arrive kind of back in the tower. Sorry, I'm moving your son. Back at home. Back to the start.
Yay, home sweet home.
Anything?
Except
Yeah, go ahead. Take it away.
we're not staying home. We should probably go talk to Zyphel or something.
Probably.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
at least I contacted her over the last night about how we did it. So we probably need to go back and be like, what's our mission?
Yeah. Alright. We
Right.
do that now?
Well,
I mean, drugs.
that's why I wanted to wait because there's some prep stuff for next session for you guys.
Yep.
Couple things, couple pretty interesting things, and I want the conversation to with the Empress to be kind of
Focal point.
a focal point and a lead-in to some ideas on what you guys are going to do next. So, I think personally. Oh, and not to mention your cool stuff next week.
Yeah.
That you guys are gonna.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get next session. But I think on that note, I think this is it is midnight at this point. So we have been going 3.5 hours, pretty close to. Obviously started a little bit later, but I think right now, great spot to end it. So on that note, we will end session there, and we will pick up again back at our normal time, 7:30 next week.